Yeah. Good evening, my brothers and sisters. It's yeah. What's going on here? Who with? Damage control won't help your boss. You are gone already. Tapani na damage control turecha hapa muntu wandi. Tapani na damage control. Tapani na damage control. Everything is okay. Everything is okay. We are very comfortable. Damage control kuri finish. Damage control pari finish. What is the damage? You talk about damage control nga pari damage, but what is the damage? What is the damage? Tapari damage at muntu wandi. Tapari damage evento filife bwino. Evento filife bwino. Baka inde ichirema. Verifie on track. Is very much on track. Very, very much on track. So tapari damage control. This program to chaye, it is just about helping each other, informing each other on national issues. Hello?
Hello?
Mulishani bani?
Tulikabo tu Tayali muri buti.
Tulikabo tu muri bayumu.
Tuli bayumu mwami wangu. Mulikabo tu.
Tulikabo tu. Kamwamba.
Awe ndakoma na manigi Tayali buli mbomuntu bwe atwambo to yisimazo bano.
Twalumba.
Yes. In short, you are a government asset.
Yeah, you should keep saying that so
Hello?
that yeah, please go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. Go ahead. Hello? Anyway. Yeah, I want to start on TikTok first. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
It's my second time to call you now on this program. So interesting. Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm based in West Midlands of UK. Dad, can I call you tomorrow? I need to discuss something regarding the current affairs on a personal issue. Like when you, can I get you on this same number like tomorrow?
Usually this number I use it only for usually this number I use it on this.
I don't know what has happened. The line has gone back.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Phone inanitaka sabotage sometimes. Sabotage sometimes, but we will sort it out. We will sort it out. So if you're running, apart fidgeting in the kwasha, I want to switch on ntwanikane ndefo mbike kupa ndefo njisule ntwanikane I want to connect this phone. Yeah, I think we'll be fine now. I've connected the phone via Bluetooth. There's just something that is not working out good on me. Kuna nkane ku Uganda campaign naikawa but I won't go into that. I'm trying to connect to TikTok, that's why you see me fidgeting. The other phone was off. Yeah, so we can go live now. Hello? Hello?
President Tayali.
Shani Mune.
Mkwaya, mnapenda na Moses Satya from Lusaka Chalala.
Okay, Shani kuchalala mwana.
Empire. Awe kuchalala kutrife wina kwe.
Okay, ciao.
Trepo kuipusha kupe. Unge chimala mwiri. Afumine kuisa. Mwe wandu wa Mzambia. Nevi apinda denda. Kwa vitu vile mwamfenda wapeva chimba kambwi. I'll never go back to PF. Never. N-E-V-E-R. Never. Otherwise, wachuka tayari ulubalirwa ndevotera ndina imwe. Ndevotera UPND.
Walichita register kuvota?
And then kwa tama reasons aengi.
Did you register to vote?
Nalikuwa kale.
Oh, very good, very good.
Kale na istakale.
Very good. Very good. We need to give Hakainde Hichilema a distinction. We need to give Hakainde Hichilema a distinction because takuli opposition. So you must come out in numbers, in numbers to vote for Hakainde Hichilema, so that these people can see Ababa masquerade. Quite Naboma civic leaders. They should see that Hakainde Hichilema still has support.
Namu isho problem with Mzambia wa Tayali, it's whereby Amazambian tafuile kwambo kulira na wa opposition na wa kumakale mupati just because walelila hawe tule chula na we na wa banani na we na ambu kwata sympathy ambu kushtaka mpoti wa opposition yoku walelila whereby okay. To be honest, Mr. Tayali, every leader needs to have a patience. And every leader, afile ale papanga chintu, chili solid, chintu chisoma. Afile wapata patience and share technique. But PF bali wanaona. So no mandate bwana magathering yao bali that shanshan player. That's why you have black. PF wanakushika wino. ba PF barenda ba PF bali bo ate na auto kusaka mure musonte poloti ya mano ba shita ko that is matinita and pali lero they are auto kusaka amaro ba PF ba weekend na bomba iseni kunkongoe ingongole sho bale trea papa nono amalai lo checking bale posting up PF but okay economy yali bwino share yabo bashite compare economy yabo na nayo batendile mwemwe mti yali shani economy then bashite challenge na economy ya lelo and this figure out nishinga percent distance ilipo so into already da fili bale rusha kumi moko bakuma no provide
thank you mwana
otherwise bachiri bale dizani bachiri biradira
thank you mwana thank you hello 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 yeah hello
Mr. Tayali,
I'm fine thank you
Mr. Tayali, how are you?
I'm okay
yes,
man
I think I would like to comment on your topics today. Yes, let me start with the Oasis Forum. Yeah, I think to me, you know, in most cases, if an NGO is closely associated with the opposition, it will look like it's a political party instead of an NGO. So I feel they've lost it because of their close association. No wonder, I think even today's meeting that they had, which they called the prayer, so forth, it looked like it was just a meeting to like discuss on what they would tell the president when they go there. Then with the Chawama seat, I think it is long overdue.
Yes.
You know, we cannot keep someone, like out of work for such a long period of time and then keeps on getting paid. I think it has been long overdue. It should have come earlier.
Sure.
Well, with these comments, I think I will end here. Thank you very much, Mr. Tayali.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, my dear.
Yes, Your President. I can't call you Mr. Tayali as of now. I can call you Mr. President.
Thank you, my brother. Go ahead.
Sure. This is the Kesha General Chirungamo from Kasumbalesa Board.
Okay.
Sure. Mr. Tayali, in short, to refer abantu kwa chimwe, ewo wanga wombako na baechechi. Chimwe nga mwabombako na baechechi ndaba UPNG nga mwayi munefi hapa. Nomba hapa. Kuli muntu alefa ikakukubako na impact like efyo mwaba. I know you, Mr. Tayali. Turefa yako bantu bakubombako babombako na baechechi like imwe efyo mwaba. And again imwe. Apa so far politics yaka yena apa ngaba wale kishikati awe tayari ya janjan batali badunamu wa kwisha wa PF kali kama kieko bali na kena sorry ya chipemba na kena kirashupa kati hapa amkomu Saudi.
My brother, speak whichever language you are comfortable with.
Tuliyatuma kieko bali na kena tujanga twali 10 papa salate tuwo kamo namu wapisha kulanda kishinga ibi ni UPND tabale faika ti ayo Mr. Kistai ba UPND bale faika ba ito chine tufe mulebo mbaba tayari ai kichalo kienda ko bino saka
ubebe ko ba
faika tuleshita ku appreciate
ubebe ko ba UPND
tuleshita appreciate batali mulebo papendera
ndeumfwa mwana ndeumfwa.
Yes, but hali ndemi fire sana nota tiwe cyane ama date ya kunuma ngamalo lesha muye kuma comment section kesha tikaire na ale komeza sana kuli imekumishita kwa nani kadibaki yene kintu echo naishi batayali kwa talented and again ime batayali imwe nimebo malita yebo mugakite kako ime batayali Apa yapo mulendera apa na mfabino sana.
No, thank you, Mwana. Thank you.
Awe sale ni pala batatu.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Hello? Hello? At only Tongas are calling. Yeah? You see? That is the problem that you have. That is the problem that you have. I've taken I don't know how many phone calls right now. And all you can tell from your point of view at only Tongas are calling. Anyway, I just wanted to make that intro, you know, with phone calls. But, hello?
Hello, Mr. Tayali.
My brother, are you Tonga?
Yes, good evening.
Before I talk, are you Tonga? Kaidi, it seems that people want to take things tribal. Are you Tonga?
No, I'm not Tonga. I'm Kambore. Kambore. There is no Tonga by the name of Kambore.
You see? Go ahead, my brother, because some people are saying that only Tongas are calling. Can you imagine? This is the problem that you have. You accuse others of tribalism, and yet the tribal tag is in your head. Just because somebody supports Hakainde Chilemat, no, he's Tonga. Anyway, Kambole, go ahead. Let me not preempt what you want to say. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Tayali. I just want to contribute on the issue of amendment. Yes, everyone had that opportunity to submit their document on the amendment process. I guess the president made it clear he appointed the amendment committee. So we, as Zambians, we need to be sincere to us. Let us point out what we do not want in that amendment. Not trying to make us youths go into the streets, protest over nothing. The meeting, I guess, was so successful, the president made it clear. We need to sit on the dialogue table. We resolve, we negotiate. We do not want this, we want this. We agree. Not every time it's just going on media, social media, going to mobilize people to protest. It's not going to help us as Zambians. We need to be sincere to ourselves. Let us not be divided over tribal marks. We do not care who made them. We are all Zambians. So on the amendment, let us point out what we do not want. Not that you come back that we do not want the B7, the B7. Maybe it's for the benefit of us. Because I saw the delimitation process is included there, and I did not see any when we come back here, President I did not see it on the amendment process there. So it can be very one and not very government here as no politicians. I think that's what I wanted to contribute, Mr. Tayali. Otherwise, thank you so much for speaking on behalf of the Zambians and the youth.
Thank you. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, yes, it's my brother.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Thank you. Brother Banda here.
Yes.
Before you label me.
You see? Thank you.
Before you I'll use my quotation. You know my quotation, yeah? You know my quote,
What is your quote?
When the bunch of fools meet, they make what? They make a cocktail.
Oh, okay.
Of fools.
Okay.
You know that one.
I wish I could stop you. I wish I could stop you.
Down for a cry the power that is you who said it. It's me who said it.
I wish I could stop you.
My point here is the things that we've been talking about when we call on this program. We are just patriotic Zambians who do not belong to the ruling party, to the ruling side. We are just Zambians like Tayali. We love our country, and whatever is right, we will support that which is right. So my point today is, there are few individuals that want to sell the piece of the country because of the bag of meal in their family and in their circle.
poverty is bad. We shouldn't sell our family peace or the peace of the nation at the expense of me wanting to get rich. No, that's satanism. My point is, coming to the Oasis Forum, they've gathered quite all right, yes. But looking at the points that they raised in those, I don't know how many heads they were.
Yeah.
Only the demand that they made is that we only want Bill 7 to be put out. Without giving proper reasons that will benefit someone in Chama, someone who is in Mapatizia, someone who is in Kabompo. If Bill 7 today was in place, believe me, with the issue of Tasila, the speaker was just going to say, with clarified, can the PS bring the name of their preferred candidate to the press? That's what Bill 7 means.
You know, thank you. Thank you. Exactly. And you see, and this is something that they are not seeing. Because Bill 7 indeed, they would have just themselves, they would have nominated somebody to replace Tasila. Chapwa, and the seat would have remained with them.
There is no need to be going backwards to say we spend money in campaigning, this is it. No.
Thank you very much for bringing out that point.
Because of ignorance, and I will still repeat, in this country where we are, we've got a lot of educated fools, and yet they are fools. A fool can have a doctorate, a fool can be a bishop, a fool can be anybody. Bishop doesn't choose the rest. You can dismiss it, but you can still be a fool. Wisdom comes from God. So my point is, people they just supporting because Tayali has said that we don't want this. With his following, all those that are calling Tayali say we don't want this. No, let us be people that are reading and understanding. Me, I was one of the people that went to Mongoose to do my submission. Because I read the decision and I was able to understand what is inside there. If we can, all of us, if we can run behind having the culture of reading and understanding, then we're going to do better people. In conclusion, the people that are calling on this platform, you've got a lot of followers.
Yes.
If we were to count, there are more than even 10,000, 20,000. My point is, if we see something wrong, us who are supporting the right thing, if the fools can mobilize themselves, me, I'll be the first one to chair this campaign of saying, even us, we should protest for the good thing.
Thank you. If they can protest, we should also protest in support.
Protest for the good thing.
Yeah. No, thank you, my brother.
It's high time that we shouldn't be cowards. And before I finish, coming to you, Mr. Tayali, you are doing a lot. And I want to urge everyone who is participating in calling, we're not just calling. I want us in Zambia to mobilize ourselves so that whatever wrong thing is happening, we are also there to defend that which is right. Because it's just a number of people that are saying we are speaking for the majority Zambians. Which is Zambians? Not me, not the rest of maybe the 2.8 million. We are more than 2.8 million who are supporting the right.
Yes.
The right thing. If there are only few individuals that are even, they still want to come and bring down this country, they are not even 500,000 people. They are less people because they've got a voice and money, they are able to speak. But to me, my take is whether with money or without, the truth should come out from us.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Thank you, my brother.
Hello?
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 Hello, my president.
Yes, yes. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Oh, Mulishani Mayo.
tulife bwino kwai. Iri njinde shati tuna.
Yeah.
So I know you're so busy and you want to take part in this discussion.
Please speak through the phone. I don't know if your phone is on loud. We are not getting you clearly, but if you speak direct in the mic of the phone, it might be better.
Okay,
I think yabako wino apwe, please.
Okay. Nachalanda nati. Inede bate brief means wabengi balepo ayokita participate. So my point is just to encourage you, Mr. President. Sometimes tomlevo mbai kankala. Pero aiko no kunenuka. Aiko no kumfira wabale mista criticize. Now, I got a serious hatred with Mashabo for their own reasons. So, in Talwandi, they told la sala, Papan to show some lego, Bakabidi Kose.
No, not.
I do. Uyumulimu muimishe. Ukalamba. Lesa se, ewa kula mchindila nuku milambula, ewuka milambula. Na totela mkwa Mr. President.
Thank you very much. Hello? Hello?
Mwabombeni wa president.
Mkwae mwabombeni.
Mwabombeni mko.
Mkwae. Please go ahead.
No?
Yes, we can.
Mwabombeni mkwae.
Wino from mkwae. Na balande mkwae.
Na totera wa president. Therefore, kuchitave point out ifintu finono. Number one, ngoma mwachilandira na ngomo tuchimwenene. Icharo tachirenda bwino. Pamulando wakobati. Oasis bali abaremoneka bali one-sided. Yabali paka chingo kuiminira kwecharo. That's number one. Abeni chimbi. Baremoneka kwebati bali abantu barefaika bena ndobo bapere program. Eso baremoneka. Abapera program pokobati. Baambishia beno kwebati yo turepanga constitution ero chabawanina. So tabali pakati tabali fair. Then na introduction bachambira mosore ya maboria. Achiba
political
tolerance sana kabiri tachiba kwati arera nana president. So achirapanga kwati kumushinina president efi arestika kunuma o twarina iwe o twarina jai so moneka version se kwati mari revenge. Then ariama prayer bachikwata ya tema prayers ya kuba tumunture pepati yo we want to cancel the biushani the safuke shanja takwaba reso asikamudia so abawa
ngaifwe
pakukozina ma problems wa president. So effort rate pashe ngomo washira bakarana shira kutika. Ba UPND tulakonkana na imwisana na inenda konkana program yenu. So cho tulempepera ko fecha ko wati. Ba kwate ko fe mutimosumo mwabomba ko na bena na media ya ba UPND ali ba wiki kashinga fisungu ifirenganga nishi. So we need someone maybe who respects explain muchibe na muchitundu chingomfu abaturani every time with sungu. Na totera president wombe.
Na totera sana. So, hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Yes, Mr. Tayali.
Yes. Good evening.
Yeah. This is Mr. Kosam. Wanted also.
Yes, Mr. Kosam.
Hello?
Yes, Mr. Kosam. Go ahead.
Yes. I actually do follow you, and Just a contribution towards what people have been saying and what you've been see all this as a political move. You know, even as they say about Oasis Forum, there are big guys that are behind all this. And if UPND or the government take it they need to take it serious, because it's not a simple thing, it's a political move. So in as much as we know that this is a political move, we need to handle it with great strength. So we shouldn't go with bare hands. We needed to make sure that we fold our hands, and if it means boxing out in ring, it has to be like that. Because big guys are behind this, and they are putting this Oasis Forum in front. So that's what I can only contribute, my brother.
No, thank you, my brother.
We need just to make sure that we work it that way. And our media team, please encourage your UPND to be voicing out. They are very weak on the ground. We need every counter attack that comes. There must be a big response towards such. That's all I can contribute.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello, I'm waiting. Can I speak?
Yes, please.
Good evening, Tayali.
Good evening.
Well, I'm not sure when I did a good week, yeah?
Yes, please.
Okay. My contribution to this and maybe this week's agenda, so to speak, your agenda this week and everything. Now, I don't know whether you've thought about this. The biggest kind of
there's a feedback. There's a feedback which I don't know what is around you there, but there's a feedback.
Okay. Is this any better? Is this better?
Making it difficult for me to hear you.
Oh, okay. Then I'll contribute another time. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Anyway, let me just talk a bit, you know, then I'll open phone lines again, but let me take this call, then I want to talk a bit. Hello?
Mr. Chilufya Tayali.
Yes.
Yes, this is Chisola Moses.
Okay, yes, sir.
Yes, Mr. Tayali, I believe some opposition valendati Bill 7 hivi. So not kulanda kati chintu chivi ufile wa pointing pachivi wamona ichi chileshita affect amazambiani and chileshita mo affect amazambiani ni nchila not kulanda kati chintu chivi without a point. That's why I like how our president came up. Ukisala ngati not kupera pepanse mulelira pye ingire ni mukati so that twishire cho mulelire chirere ni chokulire chikalamba chisa andi ngana mumva ulyo bamaweso abacha shita petition mu program ile bashanda kati tabali kwa Bill 7 namba Bill 7 tabali kwa chichi cho tabali kwa ile chikalamba watontemo ichivi. Let them convince us from opposition, from our voters, so that we are, because as for now, we are not just voting blindly, no. And I would like to advise everyone who is going to participate in voter. Yes, there are some people, UPNG, abali voter out, and the abantu bambi abali kushala. we need, as Zambians, we need to reach to the point to know the good and the bad. Not to post up a fion say, na ngukuvotera mute, that require. And with due respect, Mr. Tayali claim for government next year, big part, any law you can participate, or we are going to appreciate as Zambians. And this is an open request to our president, not usually for Mr. President, if there is any challenge to Mr. Tayali, government, let him work with you, the president, yes, not usually fighting and but as for now, as Zambians, we need a quality leadership. We just don't want anyhow, just because Mundwali Shokulanda, no. We believe in Mr. Tayali, he can deliver good deliverance.
No, thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Tayali. This is Satya.
Okay. Hello? 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 Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Tayali.
Yes, yes.
Yes, so can I go on? It seems the other gentleman is still talking.
No. Because that is John. Please go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. So first of all, I want to say you've done a great job because you've created a platform for everyone to voice out their views, which is great. Yeah, you're really doing a great job. I follow you every time whenever you go live on Facebook. Yeah. Yeah, should I continue?
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah. So,
the network is very bad. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello, boss man.
Yes, sir.
Chilufya Tayali.
Buena film kwai.
Are you online?
Yes.
I just call you to congratulate you, man, for doing what you do, man. You know, yeah, well, keep doing the good work, man. You know, I appreciate you, but I'm just trying to let you know. You know, I'm getting into a point. You don't know me. You know, I know you, but I'm getting into a confrontation with somebody when protecting you when you don't even know you.
Professor Chisonso. Professor Chisonso.
Yeah.
Professor Chisonso.
I don't know who that dude is, man. I found the dude online, and I said, man, I've been listening to my dad. I don't know the brother. I'm listening to you, but you sound some damn. You sound like some damn motherfucker. You know what I mean? I am telling the guy that, but couldn't quite make a game one day. You know what I mean? Get your hands off Daddy. You know what I mean? Stay out of our way of business when we're trying to develop the country. The man talking business, man. You know what I mean? I'm trying to make a preposition to the president. I'm trying to make a preposition by we're sending moon to you. You know what I mean? I don't know what type of problem you got going on with the president, but get it sorted out wherever I know, man, there are some haters right there. No, if you actually food in the diaspora, leave it for me. I'll be here, man. You need to go back home, man. I love you, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. But you gotta be the Professor Chisonso. If I made it in the streets of America, man, I'm a beat there. Man, I was so pissed off with this motherfucker. I said, who are you? Who is you, motherfucker? I'm here bragging at Government Japan America, $1 million. Who gives a fuck? You think I give a fuck about that? I care about my country. Bitch ass nigga. I do batana. Ufira kuna kwina. Unafa president, you ufira to Zambia. Who tells you that taxpayers Mane yaba Zambia, yakushika abantu. We want a healthy president walitupa sana. Actually, if I met you on lecture drive or whatever, ninachukupana na sana na mtainekaja walitupa sana. But huku fumanelo, get your hands off Tayali. Stay out of the way of business where you're trying to develop the country. Walitumba sana, walikala kwa America kono, walimwana secret ya development. Yawa mumishubu, you don't see good roads. That's what exactly HH is doing. Okay? You go to Arkansas, go to Missouri, go to Wyoming. The bank is in the neck of the backwoods. You know what I mean? Infrastructure roads, development. And when I see on YouTube, that's what the HH is doing. Then you gonna come here with a bullshit. You know, to ulela ngeja sijamu mkono na kukono na ina ero aranda na batari alera na lava rangi na batari na mitabaji shiwa walitumba sana neka kukono na ina walitumba sana yo professor waberuka shubuka kuzile mu America which one move for the country forward. I don't know why to America, more focus to paper. Then you don't even love your country. My brother, I've been listening to you, man. Guess what? You have learned. Zambia first. You know what I mean? I bleed like you, my brother. I listen to you every time when you're saying, I wish I was in Zambia. I wish I was in Zambia, man. You speak in a damn language every day, man. I don't care. Zambia first. Ulela ndelia shia upubani ulikuwa Amerika. Shia kuli Trump kuno. Keep around with where Trump is, man. Over there in Zambia, we try to develop the country, man, and move forward. My brother, let me not take too long, man. Keep doing what you're doing, but you and the president and get it together because after you're doing more better publicity than now about UPND and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But the way I'm saying things, man, a lot of people will appreciate HS after 10 years. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, but you're talking to somebody here at the trucking company over here. You know what I mean? So your development here is represented. Now I've been to city. You live Miami, New York. I know it like at the back of my hand. So what's going on in Zambia? They will probably know. They know you can professor as also. I let up to my dad. I come out of Congress and I say, you bitch ass nigga. Now, get your hands off my dad. Anyway, let me get off the phone, man. Let me let you do what you do, my man. God bless you.
Thank you very much. You know, you speak like you are rapping.
You know what I mean? And guess what, boss? You know, I've got friends from Nigeria, I've got friends from Ghana, I've got friends from Nairobi. You know what I mean? I want to be proud like that. You know what I mean? Not to just Kuba. You need a development. You're all about self. You know, you don't care about the rest of the people. You know what I mean? So, because now guess what? You have no direct. You have no connection to taxpayers. Okay? Yeah. That's why you are bitter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can compare. When you look at and you know what? I've been arguing with most of these guys. They are so damn as fuck. Excuse my language. I said, look at you compare with Kenya. Kenya is 4 times. The Kenyan economy is 4 times bigger than the Zambian economy. You know, but look at their constitutional development fund here for Kenya. It's 1.6 million. Because Zambia is like about 1.4, 1.5 million. But Kenya is good. The Kenyan economy is 4 times bigger than the Zambian economy. So you have to look at how HH is accelerating the economy. You know, these guys are accelerating the economy at a very tremendous speed. You know? Almost equal to what Kenya is doing. Zambia is a small economy. We saw also, we saw like the Chilufya Tayali. And I did some Kanasan. I did Kanana and a Chakwa Tamara,
Okay, my brother, thank you. Thank you. Anyway, Professor Chisoso. Uriamuntu Chisoso. Hello?
Hello, Matayali.
Yes.
Inene Piri Mponda.
Yes, Piri Mponda.
Na inende nande mkwai so that tuampane pamo. Nkumuna kwandi kwa papuru wachalo. It's like we are missing something for a long time as Zambians. When you can look at the president,
it's now two presidents that have asked us to look at the bills. Edgar Lungu looked at the bill 10 and we rejected. We come to IHH, we are looking at bill 7, we rejected. It's like there is something that we are missing out, and also there is something that also we have to consider. If we understand very well, it's time to go back and look at all the lacunas of our constitution, all the issues of the constitution. Now, my advice to the government is that let's just officially launch to say in 3 years we will be looking at the constitution of Zambia. And the parliament and everyone should get involved. Because it's like when the president now says, let's look at bill 7, we are arguing without not knowing what is there. And at some point we may be missing the point from the president's point of view. And again, he may be missing the point from our view. So we need to understand that Zambia should go and relaunch the issue of the constitution, and I can propose that let the president himself, who is seated in the office, make it open to say, in 5 years, Zambia, we should be looking at this issue. But for the elections to come, 2026, we look at the issues, we follow the constitution which is there, so that we look at the overall of the whole constitution. Maybe it can help us, because for me that's the best thing to do. And all these arguments will stop. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, first of all, let me just make a quick presentation. First of all, from my perspective, I want to thank God. I want to thank God that, Fredson Yamba has been released on bail pending appeal hearing. I want to thank God because that man didn't need to go to jail. That man was just doing his job, and these people, they played their cards. They planned that deal, to steal money, Zambian money, by pretending that they are buying, properties in Turkey. They send money into Turkey, and they go and retrieve that money using a presidential jet. Using our presidential jet, they go all the way to Turkey to get that money and bring it back. But Fredson Yamba, all he did is to do his job, and I can imagine the pressure that was there, especially that, a presidential jet was involved. A presidential jet was involved. A minister like Malanji was involved. So, and it is a pity that Fredson Yamba had to suffer for this. I am praying that even the appeal by Fredson Yamba will be spared of this. I'm really, really praying. But I thank God that Fredson Yamba was granted bail. For now, I will not pick phone calls. Just give me a few minutes. I make a quick presentation. I will come back to the phone lines. So I am grateful for that. Then the other issue that I want to talk about is the issue of Tasila Lungu. Tasila, she's a letdown. Tasila is a letdown, and this is what happens when people are selfish. When people are selfish. But Edgar Lungu, including Tasila herself, they were selfish. They were selfish. Tasila, they were pushing Tasila so fast. Yeah? They were pushing Tasila so fast. Tasila was nowhere. We didn't know Tasila. We only came to know Tasila when the father was president. That's when we knew Tasila. Yeah? That's when we knew Tasila. That's why in Dangilawa Navandi, Mleva Mona, That's why some of you like to say, hey, don't show your children, don't show your family. I'm a public figure. These are his children. Okay? And Tasila was not known. She only appeared when the father was a president. That's when we knew Tasila. And that is not a problem. The problem is Tasila was quickly pushed into the political arena, quickly put there as a councillor. Okay, next, boom, as a member of parliament. Even when she was a councillor, there was that issue of pushing Tasila to be the deputy mayor. To be the deputy mayor, she just came, and they were pushing her to be deputy mayor. We fought that battle. That is how Shakafuswa became deputy mayor. That's how Shakafuswa became deputy mayor. But they were pushing her. And we were like, come on, slow down. Slow down. Next, they displaced Sicharu. Sicharu was the member of parliament for Chawama. One time, they pushed Sicharu out so that Tasila can come in. That was selfish. It was an injustice that was done to Sicharu. Sicharu, I don't know him. I've never even come close to him. I've never met him in my life. I've just known him as a member of parliament for Chawama. But for me, it is not about Nadimu Shiwomuntu or whatever. It is about justice. It is about justice. It was unfair that Sicharu was kicked out from Chawama just after one term. And yet this man had been working in Chawama. He had been working in Chawama, even allowed by Edgar Lungu to contest. He excused himself, paving way for Edgar Lungu. And yet, when his time came, they removed him prematurely. It was very unfair. It was very selfish. So, and after Tasila took over Chawama, she has not done anything that really you can say, this is an MP that has represented people. Of course, when the father was president, I think she built that sports facility. I've never been there, but I saw it on social media. That is good. That is good. Nonetheless, as an MP, she has been a failure. She has let down the people of Chawama. And the people of Chawama, you should celebrate that the speaker has declared that seat vacant. And those of you, some of you are complaining, no, whatever the speaker, tamurashika. Why haven't we buried? Why haven't we buried? Why should you have preserved it as a political capital? You have preserved it as a political capital. Mwalikano kushika, and you now want just to mulelila popachitumbi. Mnafua mulelila popachitumbi. And somebody is getting a salary as a speaker, as an MP. Ukuna kwenoku ama campaign. No, we are campaigning so that ichitumbi. Ichitumbi chakwa lungu mwali chabula ni political capital. Mwewa ntimo ni mwewa shetani. Ni mwewa shetani, ni mwewa shetani. Mwayasu ngomu nenu munanikane mumochari mwamusunga, and you continue going about your business. Ichitumbina chishara chilebola lungu alebola mufriji. Lungu alebola mufriji. Imwe you are busy going about your business and capitalizing pachitumbi. You keep on referring kuchitumbi. You keep on referring kuchitumbi. Not echi yo pantu ichitumbi. Yo pantu ichitumbi. Makebizulu is going around the country. Yo ichitumbi. Yo ichitumbi. Yo ichitumbi. Mule dila pachitumbi mwantu. Muli wa msango shani. Muli wa mtu wa msango shani. Nangu mulanda yo tayari. Tayari. Don't talk about the widow. Don't talk about the widow. Don't talk about the widow. Balaba mayo bali hapo. Ewe ni wachitumbi. Vaesta lungu ewe ni wachitumbi. Ifita turashiko kufika lelo. We have not buried up to today. They want to blame number one. Nibala bene vaesta lungu. Ewa kublema number one vaesta lungu. Ewa kublema. Bali ishwe puwa iminina vaesta. Bali ishwe puwa iminina. Te poko wati yo respecting the wish. What wish? What wish? Hatred yaka inda ichire male landapo. You cannot keep your muntu 6 months. Areborera mu mochari, mu areborera 6 months. And muleba tiyo respecting the wish, respecting which wish? What wish? Yo aka inde ichile mekasangwa fila fine nankane hatred. Eranga mwatimuloleshi. Most of you people that criticize HH, you criticize HH based on hatred. Na chilamona, I saw a video. Ichina nkane chine afumamkula ndapoi. Ichina Professor Chisoso. Chilanchi Professor Chisoso. Icha vipa kwati nibombwe. Ichimuntu icha vipa kwati nibombwe. Ngana chimini ngachirela ndapana nkane pa social media kwati liromba. Adase chi Professor Chisoso. Uli chipuba iwe. Ala uli chipuba. You are a disgrace. Even to use a name at Professor. You are a Professor Chisoso. Because look, umuntu Professor. Umuine Professor. Uasambirira. There is even the language that you can get from a person. There is even a language. No chile chipuba chilia. Chile chipuba. Ichaba kwati. Nangunga chile landa kwati chile nyafe fisushi. Because what he says, I mean, it smells. He goes and starts singing. No, this hatred is a figment of his imagination. But from there, he starts calling HH. No, he's a devil. Now le chalo. What? You only chipuba sana yochi Professor Chisoso. Only chipuba. If you puba fiamu diaspora. Akare, jonare kula, tuwale mona chabantu wa mufialo. Bali kwatamano bali sambiria twali chindike sana abantu ba diaspora. Abantu ba diaspora bali chindikwa. No mana kwise efipuwa fya diaspora efipuwa fine. Twali chita export ubupuwa. One of the examples efipuwa twali chita export nichi Professor Chisoso. Chachi muntu chipuwa. Ala chipuwa chachi muntu na papata. Chile imba anazalo leshana chikwena ati ba professor ati bali sambirira. Era iwe chi professor iwe. Ichi Professor Chisoso iwe. Ninku kwatira ka dossier. Kuri ka dossier akalefo okwisa. Nalire mwela mo na kande kefi. But kala ka dossier kese first nalaka chita processing kaisa. Chi Professor Chisoso we chipuba we. Uli chipuba. Ero kuti nalande fingi nomba ndei wela mofye because ndefo anji chindikeko. But some of you mnafanya vya kwa tunaisa misenda veida ine kwa tunaisenda veida na istwala vya ti kopara muntu wanji kopara ero na milo fuera teti munjika te uli chipuba yu I'm telling you ala inenga kwa vati nsavu kefet na savu kama muntu wanji na savuka nambo kulanja ukutukana kuti na ukutuka nefi kore fyowe nomba awe echo njira kuchechi chira kushiku na kuchechi kufo kwa tlesare itira kwa menshi filia so that na wako muntu mwambona ko fino demon. But otherwise some of these people they are such idiots. What an export we have. If people are from diaspora efilia ichilia chipu wa chamu diaspora. Ichile seva nya diaspora. Yo, heka inge ichile bada una ule charu. Imo wafu. Tamule mona aka inge ichile mofo alechita. Tamule mona aka inge ichile mofo alechita. Haka inge ichile ma. Like he explained. If it avisa ngameno ya mukano wale kilimieba. If it avisa ngameno ya mukano. It doesn't come just brew. No. It doesn't come out like that. You need to be strategic. You need to be calculative. And Haka in the Ichilema, he is really managing to sort out this economy very well. Na chipapa sana uja mayo uja. Uyu ne mayo mlewa atiba beauty into anikani. But ama mayo badia. Those are sour grapes. Those are sour grapes. Haka in the Ichilema. But ama mayo, those are sour grapes. Just from the way she started talking, I saw that these are sour grapes. We were together. And we were hoping. What she ran short of saying is that we were hoping you would appoint me. You were hoping you would appoint me, but you have not appointed me. You have not delivered. If that Beauty Katebe was appointed, she would not be talking the way she's talking. She's not. These are sour grapes, and now, you know, things have not happened. That's now, she's now wanting to be, to associate herself with the opposition, thinking that one of those opposition leaders will get it, and she can get a job. They are just saving Quisa Woofy. Woofy. Once it was for government. Once it was for government. Government can show for you. You know, even now, Elon Musk. But still, Trump. After Shanshan, appoint. Elon Musk was appointed, although he was not getting paid because of that. But a privilege. You are mingling with the president. You are rubbing shoulders with the president. Munamuna wantunga wako pofika picture na president. Ni social media watch flag cricket watch wana wa president. Padi wafeli government jobs mwila ibe party yo shanshan. Most of these people aba ilishanya. Aba ilishanya. You got what is expected wala watch that point. After watch that point, number watambo kula water. Chimuna ulia father ulia. Ulia father uliati Don Bokosi. Ulia father ulia Don Bokos. Naena, you know, ala sawaira but anyway, ishamuyemo. If you feel fina professor chisoso ifi, uko chita so ikarapa. Kuti mwamo nofo chingeso uruvido. But one set to shifua into some government. But some of these people, they pretend, they start coming up here and here. If I mean, we are very clear. That's why in the pandemic, after my elections, some of us, we are open like that. But some of these people, they hide and they issue frustration. But our beauty, we thought we would come to celebrate that the promises you made, you have fulfilled them. What was she talking about? Where did that come from? How is that related to Bill 7? How is it related? How is it related? How is it related? How is that related? If you want you know, we were expecting that celebrate. What celebration? To see that you have delivered. Delivered on what? Delivered on what? What do you want Haka in the Islam to deliver on? What promises are you looking for? What promises? Sour grapes. And now she's being surrounded by political failures. Ba beauty katebelekeni mieve tapali okomulea na bantu anikane baramule shimpiriramu tapali. None of those people is going to be president and appoint you. None of them. And what you also have to know, you people, what you have to know is that AMA NGOs, they survive on sponsorship. AMA NGOs, whatever ba beauty badia, indalama bafola, shifuma somewhere, bala was sponsored. There is somebody that is putting money in NGOCC for her to get paid. The activities that she does, they are based on, you know, somebody putting in money. The fuel that she used to go to Pop Square, somebody is putting in money. The time that she spent there, she's paid. Somebody has put in money. The question is, who are those people who are putting in money there? Who are those people who are behind because there is an agenda to oppose the Bill 7. There is an agenda to oppose Bill 7. And there is somebody that is funding that. Open your eyes. You have to know this. There is somebody that is funding to that project. It is a project on its own. I'm sure it has even a coordinator. It has even a budget to oppose Bill 7. Who is that one? What is the interest? What is the interest? What is the interest? Somebody, one caller made this to say there are people that there is money. There is money, that is for sure. They wanted to protest. There is a budget. Protest protest a budget. When you want to protest, you have got a budget. In an NGO, you can't do anything without a budget. Even protesting, there is a budget. So that budget, who is funding that budget? Who is funding that budget? So be very careful with some of these people. Some of these people, it is capital to be seen, jumping around. What? It is part of the business. It is part of the business. That is number 2. Number 3, on this NGO, Oasis Forum. Number 3, the issue of, look at the demands. Look, did you hear the demands? Frankly speaking, when Hakainde Hichilema said on a press conference to say, I've received letters where some people are saying that we should touch the Bill of Rights. Believe you me, I doubted. I'm like, Hakainde Hichilema. Who would think of such a thing? Who would think of such a thing? In and then fishing, I was like, is he really telling the truth, or is what he's doing politics? Who would think of touching the Bill of Rights? But there it was. It was one of the demands. This NGOs, whatever, Oasis Forum put before the president. With a bold face, they talk about touching the Bill of Rights. I mean, how unreasonable can you be? How can you talk about the Bill of Rights today? How? How can you talk about the Bill of Rights? No, we want an awesome amendment on the Constitution. I mean, this government, let me tell you, you need to hear this. Hakainde Hichilema's government, they have said they want to amend the Constitution in phases. Hayimbe explained very well. I remember watching an interview where Mulambo Ayimbe explained very well. They are doing it in phases. Because to do an wholesome amendment to a constitution is a problem. You cannot mix, bill, other clauses in a Bill of Rights. Because a Bill of Rights involves a referendum. But PF tried to do it in 2016 and it failed. And Hakainde Hichilema alluded to that in his press conference. You can't mix up the Bill of Rights and these other clauses. It's difficult. That is why this government, they have said, let us do it in phases. Let us start with some of those issues that are urgent. In Bill 7, they are looking at issues which are urgent. Issues which are non-contentious. Okay? The Constitution can be divided in 3 parts, and this is what the government has done. They are non-contentious issues. Non-contentious issues meaning, yadama issues are what once we agree, once we agree, they are necessary. Which are those issues? Just to give you one example, the issue of delimitation. The issue of delimitation is very important. But PF with Basata, they demarcated ama districts. And this Hakainde Hichilema mentioned this at his press briefing. They demarcated ama districts. And I am a district that delimitate. Bapanga. Some of these, they have brought confusion in terms of our constituencies. That is number 1, which is just a reasonable thing. Then number 2, it is agreeable to anyone that Yamama constituencies, they are too big, they are vast, and they need to be delimited. And this issue came even in Bill 10, Bill 10, okay? So these are some of the issues that they are non-contentious, meaning to say we all agree that this needs to be done. Dividing our constituencies, it is inevitable. It has to be done. It has to be done. And even when you talk about delimitation, the law itself says that, every 10 years, we must relook at this. We must, delimitate. Because there is a change. Whatever. This is a requirement of the Constitution. But for us to do this, we need Bill 7. Just like we needed Bill 10. So there are those issues which are non-contentious. For example, the issue of by-elections. Somebody spoke about the issue of by-elections. I mean, don't we all agree that we don't need by-elections? Don't we all agree? Don't we all agree that we don't need by-elections? So that is the first stage. Bill 7 is about non-contentious issues. It's about non-contentious issues. Some people have been lying to you. The people, they have been saying, no, Hakainde wants to remove 50% plus 1. There is nothing like that. There is nothing like that. Hakainde is not removing 50% plus 1. And whatever other contentious issues, the UPND government have said, no, let us just deal with non-contentious issues. Bill 7 is about non-contentious issues. Yet our issues are what? Once you and I, we agree. That is what Bill 7 is all about. But then they have said the next day, after to start non-contentious issues, then we will go to contentious issues. We will go to contentious issues. Now, those issues are covered number. Me, I don't agree. For example, on my part, I'm saying we don't need the running mate clause. We don't need the running mate clause. For me. But somebody else who come up to say, we need the running mate clause. We need the running mate clause. Even the 50% plus 1 is contentious. Somebody will say, no, we don't need 50% plus 1. But somebody else, so those are contentious issues. And the government has said that we will come and do after my elections in the next phase. So first we deal with non-contentious issues. Next, we can do the contentious issues. After that, then we can come to the Bill of Rights. Because the Bill of Rights requires a referendum. So after towards that deal, non-contentious issues, then we can come to contentious issues. After contentious issues, then we can come to the Bill of Rights. And the Bill of Rights requires a referendum. It requires voting. It requires voting country-wise to a voter won't say. That requires, it requires first of all money. It requires preparation. It requires sensitization. It is not an easy thing. But this is what these people went to State House to tell the president to say, no, stop Bill 7. Because we want to do everything at the same time. We should feel reasonable. Nangu mwalimu pata haka inde ichilima. We should feel reasonable if yo. No, just stop it and then we do wholesome. This is why, remember, even this constitution that we have now, we want to amend it because we rushed it. We rushed it. The same people, the same, when Sata said, Imwe, in constitution, we need to look at it. We need to look at it. And Winter was the justice minister then. I remember myself. I remember I was one of those people that was in part of these meetings. No, we want the constitution. No, we want the constitution. No, we want the constitution. Sata said, Imwe, this constitution need to be, we need to look at it first. There are certain things which are in here. How we know we want the constitution? Because this constitution gives the dual citizenship, especially when some of these, if people are from diaspora. It gives us a dual citizenship. No, it brings 50% plus 1. It brings whatever. Sata said, wait. Never winter kabimba. After Satafwa, by Edgar Lungu Baisa, by Edgar Lungu, the first thing that he did is to take out that constitution. No we sign. Lelo, we are talking about amendments. We are talking about amendments. Balungu Bali Tukile. He rushed it because he wanted to be a goody. Tuwamonati yo eve abawaisa no mbaba eva fishive. Vaibula vaitwala na munanikane Muhiro Stadium basaina. Today we are having issues. Today we are saying, no, let us look at it holistically. This is why this government, they are saying, for us to do this better, let us do it in phases, 3 phases. 1, we deal with non-contentious issues. Non-contentious issues. Next, we deal with contentious issues. And we need time. We need time. We need a debate. Shadi, kwisa, tualanda, exhaust. Mpaka tuachita agree. We need time to engage. We need time to kutarikana sana parifit. We need time. And that's why they are saying, let us do that. We can have time to engage. They are not saying that they want to do contentious issues. Then afterwards, then we can go to the Bill of Rights. Bill of Rights, take Wangala yo. Take Wangala Bill of Rights, because Bill of Rights, it puts an obligation on the government. For example, when you say, you know, right, we must say that, you know, am I right? Maybe no. Maybe let me say medical. We can say no. We should have a right to free medication, to free health care, for example. And when you get sick and you go to a hospital, you are not treated, government can be sued. Even the issue of free education, say no, free education now it's a right. Everyone should be educated. If the government does not do that, government can be sued. So it is a big issue. What should go in there? That is why it is protected by a referendum. No, at this hour, they are saying, yo, we must deal with everything. We must deal with everything. Does it make sense? They are not being reasonable. They are not being reasonable at all. They are not being reasonable. This is political. It is political. And why do I say it is political? It is political because if you look around, yachivakwati lelo nirali yaba opposition. One sefye. Nawa mdala wantuanikane wakamwileko wachiwa. Vamdala wakamwileko wachiwa. Nawa mdala wa Fred Membeko wachiwa. All those political residues, they were there. Political residues, they were there. And pontificated by who? The Archbishop of Lusaka. He was not there today, but this is the man that is at the center of these things. He's at the center of these things. He has become like the Archbishop of the oppositions. He has become the patron of the opposition. The Archbishop has turned himself, as the patron of the opposition. He was not there, but yes, it was just like a deliberate move. But this is the man that is busy blessing them, like a bishop blessing soldiers to go to war. So these people, they don't mean well. They don't mean well. They have got an agenda. And the agenda, they are frustrated with Hakainde Hichilema. Not because Hakainde Hichilema is not delivering, because when you talk about deliverables, number one, what was the biggest issue that we had? It was this debt where we defaulted. Zambia defaulted under PF. Zambia defaulted. We defaulted not once, twice. We defaulted. Even the next batch where we were supposed to pay, we were likely not going to pay. And being looked at as a country that cannot pay debt, it has got serious ramifications. No investor wants to go into a country which is a defaulter. No financial institution wants to give money to a country that is in default. It is like in Gabaku Shiba. I was trying to explain this, to my daughter. Umuntu ngamamu Shiba ulitari pilen Kongole. Uka mupelenda uka mwingisha nchitoni nani? Ngabaku Shiba tauli pilen Kongole. Walikuwa ten Kongole. Elo tauli pila. Elo waya mkufua enchito. You think the company will trust you? The company will trust you. Walikuwa ten Kongole ma newspaper wale kulemba. Tayari shani elo waya mkufua enchito. Can they give you a job knowing that you are a defaulter? They will doubt you. And later on, who is going to give you money? Wala kupele mpia. Na ngufenipa chipanda. Mwalisho watu wanakampanda. Tawabu eshen Kongole. Kuti mwabasala wa treasurer. Kuti mwabasala wa treasurer. Wanakampanda na nguni kucheichi. Ni kucheichi. Mwalisho watu yuwan Kongole. Elo talipila. Kuti mwampela wa treasurer. Kuti mwamutumatikalia kashikefi into market. Even simple things. So, that is why Hakainde Hichilema, the first thing that he fought for is to negotiate that debt, because it is very important. It is very important. Hakainde Hichilema saved Zambia from that embarrassment. Zambia, that country which defaults, that country where they don't pay debt. Even himself, how can he go and negotiate business with others when his country is defaulting? That is why he worked so hard to ensure that they struck the debt restructuring. And we have fought. They have been struggling for 4 years. And finally, now to Fumamo, Muridia bracket ya defaulting country. In a default, no, Zambia tawali pilen Kongole. We have come out. So what is beauty talking about to say you have not delivered? Because this already is a big success. This is why you are seeing now people coming to Zambia. This is why you are seeing people coming to Zambia. This is why investors are now coming to Zambia. When I'm saying I'm supporting Hakainde Hichilema, take off at yonde for kuwela, because Hakainde Hichilema has set up a base now. In the next term, when he comes back, we will see more people coming. Even Dangote, we know that Dangote you were talking about. No, Dangote has told off the president. Dangote would have no time to come to Zambia. If Zambia is messed up in economy, he would have no time. He came, it is because there is a prospect. We have seen banks, increasing their portfolio. F&B is a good example. F&B came in Zambia not too long ago. So, other banks are also coming in. Other investors are coming in. That fertilizer plant which has been built in Zambia, it is not a joke. It is because the economy is looking promising. These things don't just happen all of a sudden in boom. You need to create the best. Even the issue of the mines. Hakainde Hichilema spoke about these things. To run a mine, it's difficult. It is expensive. You need a lot of investment in the mine before you start extracting the minerals. That investment, you need to speak to people nicely, that they can agree to say, let us go and invest in Zambia and start mining. Otherwise, kutna muikara with your minerals and nobody's extracting the minerals. Because, when they think of it to say, Mozambia, it is not safe. It is not safe. Anytime people can protest. Anytime there can be confusion. Anytime a government can change. That's why I'm even talking about to say we need stability at the leadership level. That's why it's again a contentious issue. That's why for me I'm saying we don't need a presidential limit. But that is a contentious issue, which is not in Bill 7. It's not in Bill 7. It is not in Bill 7. But for me, I am saying we need to remove it. But of course, these are things that we need to debate on. Why am I saying this? Because when there is no stability at the leadership level, it discourages people from coming because am I investors? I might go into Zambia, put in so many millions of dollars, and the next day the government will change. And the guy that might come might not support my project. You see? So we need leadership stability. We need leadership stability. What I'm telling you is that so far, he has been creating a base such that, you know, Zambia looks good. You need first to look good. Nangulea kuma interviews where muntu wali chula. You have been staying Panganda 3 years. Eh? You have not been employed. Ula chula. Otherwise, I'm what you kuliama interviews. Bushakutu ane fiko filafine. Eh? At your pantu, I've not been working. No, you need to dress up. Eh? Wafana kobuino buino fidasha njano wamoneka kobuino. Otherwise, present. You can't go nefiko kuma interviews. No, you must first at least waiwamia ko waipukutako shani wasuma ko tu perfume wabika ko to mark powder fida elwaya muku chama interview. It's the same thing that Hakainde Hichilema is trying to do to make the country at least look good. Indalama na shishupa na mwisho indalama echo shashupira. Echo shashupira indalama nicho Hakainde Hichilema alibika kaso ya chachi ne wakaso na inewe nekuno ndechula nekeni mievu. Awe. But you know that frugality yakwa Hakainde Hichilema is to at least indalama shifuleko wino wakwata filamwa mwakwata kandalama panganda. Nga munechura panganda. Mwakwata ka 100 kwacha. Kukasunga wino sana. I think sugar na mwisho sugar ushtenfika 1 kg. Cooking oil ushtenfika akabotolo kalia. To sort, you know, mwaisunga wino ndalama. But kia wandi dilatura sunga ndalama na problem ture HTF. We are budgeting cricket ka $100 $100 awe shani. Kia will say, oh, you know, Dad, now I've come here, you know, I was not with you, but I want to go. The other day, my daughter was telling me, Kia was saying, no, I want to go to a water park. I want to go to a water park. At something Gamone Fintu, you know, and you know, I'm about Bash Pafoni, Alamona Mantuankane, ama adverts. Lelo Achimoneshi, Achimonati, ama Achani. If you say Halloween, Halloween. Achisa is someone that I want to get this costume because it's Halloween. I'm telling you, I was shocked. What? You want this? Yeah. It was an advert. But because Peter Muwafia, I need to tell my daughter, we can't afford. No, I want to go to a water park. No, we can't afford. But umana wandipalia, kia wanda awa tata ba fake. Na lisa pano mbanshadi na wo no mbapa because I must enjoy now. I'm with him, and now he's telling me we can't go to a water park. He's telling me he can't get me a costume. Yeah, Halloween. There is something, not whatever that costume. Anyway, whatever nonsense. Me, I don't know those. I don't even know those things. Anyway, so the thing is that as the umufyashi umwena tupanga ndata fili wine fintu Hakainde Hichilema is being very prudent, very disciplined. What they call financial discipline, physical discipline. That's why even the mwema kaddas muna wakada wa UPND bara irishani awe fuma kaddas trade Chilufya but twaliruisha shan. It is true. Wakanda wa UPND tamakwa tempia. You don't have money. Why you don't have money? Because your president has not decided to start dishing out money. What he wants is to make sure that the little money that is there is used properly, is invested. Is invested so that more money can come in. Once, if into Fiawa win, you people, you will start getting jobs. Because there will be more investment that will come. And out of that investment, people will start getting jobs. When we are talking about fertilizer already now, because we have a plant. Because we have a plant. They are reducing fertilizer. Because we have a plant. Fertilizer will be cheap. When you're talking about umutengo wa bunga, finally ukachipa. Why? Because fertilizer will be cheap. When fertilizer is cheap, farmers will access it cheaply. They will spend less for them to produce. And when they produce, because there is amatabo poyari, consequently no bunga bukachashani bukabuela. But they even to feel just like that. So haka in the Ichilema, he is strategically moving. He is moving very well. And that is why I am supporting him. That is why I'm saying, even next year, vote for him, let him come back. Because they don't even know what they're doing. They don't even know. They don't know. But beautiful and that you have not delivered. I don't know where she's coming from. She's coming from the NGO. Kuma NGO, we talk about Ama reports. I don't know which report she's reading. Because if you look at it, many reports, many economic reports, many economic analyzers, many people that measure the economy, how the country is moving. Zambia is positive. If you talk about the dollar, for example, if you talk about the dollar these days, taicha fluctuate quite katwish. Lerona yakwela shan temperature quite nina nkane quite my emotions no. The dollar, we can all agree that at least, yali wako steady. Even when you check, muchite Google, which currencies are doing badly. Zambia is not among those. But before, Zambia, the kwacha was among the worst performing currencies. Before, Zambia was among the worst performing currencies. But now, it is better. Why? Because of debt structuring. Because of the things that are coming into the country. The investment that is coming into the country. Because of the policies that are coming, that have been put in place. So this is what is happening. Yes, I know. Some of these people, they want to cheat you. No, haka inde chile malandira chakawosho unga 50 kwacha. Yo chan. Chachi nari landide. But those are politics. And you hate him, and that's why he's president. Now, he has met the reality. And at least he's not being influenced. Because Narian today, if you know, but let me do the he's following things, he's trying. No mukwanke, awawa lesa baida. Na wami lesa miwepe. Our PF, most of these PF, tabadi power. Why didn't they do what they are talking about? We are in Malukula Mulela Dapo. Malukula was part of government. Whatever nonsense he's talking about, why didn't he do it? All they knew, Kuibafye. That's why Malukula has been busy defending Makabwalala. And what do you expect? What kind of president is he going to be? A lawyer who is always representing Bakabwalala. Is our president. What do you expect? So, Balawa Bamayowa Dewa Yuba Babutina na Oasis Yabo. They are being political. They are not happy with Haka in the Ichilema. Balefo abamu nukulepo so that vesepo. But in them never. We are in safe hands with Haka in the Ichilem. If you have not registered to vote, go and register to vote and vote for Haka in the Ichilem. Let us allow Haka in the Ichilem to come back so that these things can continue. Ndiye myewe kishinta. Haka in the Ichilem mukamutasha. No load shedding. Haka in the Ichilem does not sleep on load shedding. You think he likes it? You think Hakainde Hichilema likes to go and sleep? Imo mulera ndapati load shedding. You think likes it? I mean, this man is a man that he wants to collect all the credit. Hakainde Hichilema likes to boast. He likes to boast. You think he would like it? If really there was magic that could be done. If really there was magic, if really there was magic to be done, you think Hakainde Hichilema will hold back to that magic so that he can be criticized, so that he can be called names? Really, do you really think like that? I mean, if there is a man that can perform miracles, if there is a miracle to be done, Hakainde Hichilema will do it. Hakainde Hichilema will do it. I mean, we know the guy is anxious to see things done, to see things done. That's why he's all over. That's why he's all over. So belami vepa, yari kabafie, pali load shedding, belami vepa. Load shedding is a big problem. Na ku South Africa ko yava. Ku South Africa ko yava. Fipu wa ku South Africa. Ku Nigeria ko kuna kwa fune Dangote. Ku Nigeria ko yava load shedding. Apano mbali I mean my wife, she's Ethiopian. She was coming from Ethiopia. She was staying in Ethiopia. Load shedding ko yava. Kuna nkano ku Mauritius. One of the issues was load shedding. There is also another country here in Asia where they were demonstrating. Load shedding is there. Because if into number economy now it's advance, everyone is depending on electricity. So a number of countries are struggling with load shedding because I am a phone. How many phones do we have? We need to charge. Fiance, Malite. There are so many things that have come, electrical alarm appliances, industries and whatever. All these things, they are putting pressure on electricity. And a number of countries, they are struggling with the issues of electricity. So when they talk about no load shedding, please. Let us be reasonable. So in a party whatever Oasis forum, they are not being reasonable, they are just being political. Because they are demanding to say, no, wholesome constitution, we cannot do it, everything together, we can't. We will just confuse ourselves, and at the end of the day, we will never come out of this problem. The way the UPND are proposing is the best. Let us do these things in phases. So for me, Oasis Forum, our way, and Hakainde Hichilema, don't waste time. Don't waste time. People have submitted to the technical committee all those submissions. Let us continue with those non-contentious issues. When we were making submissions, we submitted everything. But let us keep those issues which are contentious. Let us deal with the non-contentious. We need the delimitation. We need more representation, diverse representation. We need the youth. We need the women. We need the people with disabilities. We need to get rid of by-elections because they are costing us money. Look, Chawama, we are going to have by-elections. We shouldn't have by-elections. Elections, no, but before, we are going to have elections next year. But according to our constitution, we need to have by-elections in Chawama. We can't keep it. ECZ cannot say, we will have elections next year, so we should not have elections. No. According to the constitution, we must have a by-election. But these are some of the issues that Bill 7 is trying to sort out. Why should the Oasis Forum be against it? Why? So let us be reasonable. But if in Deranda, yes, yes, ndefo enchitoku Hakainde Hichilema. But if in Deranda, so that is the issue, man. Anyway, let me continue taking phone calls. Hello?
Hello, Mr. Tayali. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah, Mr. Tayali, me, I just wanted to find out. Did they refuse the Bill 7? If they didn't refuse, what are the procedures? Because I think you know yourself to say it was not done in a good way. If it was done in a good way, I don't think if people could have said no.
Okay, wait a minute.
The way things are moving.
Wait a minute. If you say it was not done in a good way, what is the good way?
In a good way, you have to consult
what is a good way?
Stakeholders.
What is a good way?
You know the procedure. Oh, what you have been going through is something that you
okay, wait a minute.
Mr. Tayali. Don't be like a chameleon.
If you have a prevention before, let us be reasonable. When you say in a good way, you must substantiate. What do you mean in a good way? What do you mean in a good way? Don't just say it was not done in a good way. What do you mean in a good way? Hello?
Matayali Mwawombe.
Mwawombe.
Matayali. Mwenga mwalanda tumule kwa nchi. Chilufya Tayali. Shena mwishi wati kuno kwego kumwenzeta tula forendera mashamataba.
Very good.
Unkweni kabili nelanda mwalaya
suka muisa na attitude pano ni platform yandi ushani mikanya muisa na attitude, don't come with some attitude here. Hello,
how are you?
Fine, yes, Precious.
Yes. I was laughing because the way you keep on pressuring yourself, Mr. Tayali, instead of you concentrating on issues which is affecting the nation, and you are busy having this.
You were precious.
You were precious.
No. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Tayali. I'm back again.
Yes.
So, you can call me Uncle D. Yeah, you can call me Uncle D. Yeah, so I was just saying that this program that you continue doing is an excellent initiative because it is creating a platform where people are sharing ideas and things pertaining to the well-being of our country, Zambia, are discussed in detail. Yeah. So now. When we look at it, I'll just talk about I just want to contribute on the delimitation or subdivision of some large constituencies in our country. Yeah, when you look at this approach, you notice that the people who are going to benefit from this approach is us, the Zambians, because when you subdivide the huge constitution, you are going to have a better representation in parliament. There will be people be represented by more people, more MPs in parliament. We've already noted here in Zambia, some of us who are here, who've been here all along, we've noted that certain constitutions are too big for one MP. In addition to that, we are talking about 40 million, per year in terms of CDF. So if you divide a certain huge, constituency into 3, you are multiplying that 40 million by 3. That's about 120 million.
Exactly, Mwana. Exactly. Thank you. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, please.
Am I through to the program?
Yes, you are through. You are through.
Oh, Mr. Tayali.
Yes, please.
Thank you very much. I'm glad I've come through. My name is Priska. Yeah, I'm calling you from the UK. I just wanted to appreciate you for this platform which you've given us to air our views. This is for people in the opposition and for people in the governing UPNG. My point really is pertaining to the ongoing crisis with the constitution review. I don't see anything wrong. Yesterday, one caller said it was not about the constitution, it was about the process. To me, so far, the process is okay. When we opposed Bill 10, we put forward specific clauses which we thought would not go well with the Zambian government, with the Zambian public. So the people that are opposed to Bill 7, instead of just beating around the bushes, can they just come out and make things easier for everybody and point out exactly which areas they are not happy about?
Yes.
And then maybe it would be good for them to make their submissions instead of staying away. Let them make their submissions to say, these are the things we are not happy about. So that we have a way forward. Not about Chipante, Shiramuntu, Alena Socialist Fire. Even the people don't understand what's in the bill. They're just opposing because the Oasis said this. Because the Archbishop said this. You know? We are doing this for the good of everybody in the country and for the good of for our children in future when we are no longer there. You know? These children will take us to task and say, what were these people thinking when they didn't do things right this time? You know? So, I'm very happy with your whatever you are doing. Please keep it up.
Thank you very much. Hello?
Who keep telling you the truth, Mr. Tay? You cannot be telling us. People are telling you the truth. You want to be blocking them. Yeah, what type of a leader are you? No.
You keep telling me the truth. Who the hell are you to just think that you have the monopoly of the truth? You are precious. Just what you are saying is the truth. I mean, what I'm saying here, and me, I don't talk from without. I talk pointing at evidence. The reports are there, showing that our economy is doing well. Debt restructuring is there. Contentious issue, this issue of Bill 7, the government has said we are doing it in phases. Isn't it the truth? So what truth do you want? I'll lie you. What am I frustration in your work? Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Hi. Good evening.
Good evening.
I've got a question. It's something which I don't understand. When the president is elected, does it mean that NGOs too are part of government, like the NGOs? Are they part of the constitution, something like that, that they have to be consulted on every decision which the government has to do? In terms of policy or changing laws, they have to consult the NGOs? That's my question. Thank you.
So I want to respond to that question. The issue is that, I mean, we are all part of government. Truth be told, we are all part of government. But at the end of the day, the people that have got the ultimate responsibility to govern, it's those who are elected. That's why we go for elections. That's why we go for elections. I was in the opposition. I was in the civil society. But when I realized that, I will not have the mandate, to make a decision. That's why I formed a political party. Because I want to be, to make the decision, those decisions. Now, to make those decisions, people must vote for you. So you cannot be in the civil society or in the church and I'm twisting the government. Yes, we all have a say. That's why we even have this platform. We have a say. But at the end of the day, it is those who are elected who have got the responsibility. That's why we have elections. If they don't perform well, that's why we have elections. So for now, Hakainde Hichilema and his people, those people that he has chosen, whether they are good or bad, it is him who has chosen them. And they are working. If the people of Zambia, if your people believe that no, Hakainde Hichilema has not performed, he has not performed, he has failed, He has failed us on the constitution. He has failed us on what? 2026 is coming. You vote him out. Hey, but there are some of us who believe that Hakainde Hichilema is doing well. Those of you in Mobena Precious, now they are farmer. I mean, and some of these things, you don't need to come on this platform and start fighting with me. Come up with some attitude. We understand you farmers have not been paid, and I sympathize with you. And I cannot support government on that. They need to pay you quickly. But now, you come up, no, you are Tayali, Pankrefu and Chito, if you're not a I do understand, and I will speak for you as a public lawyer. Yes, farmers need to be paid. That's for sure. No doubt. And so you don't have to come here and say, because Tawa for all change the government. Because farmers have not been paid, you want to change government just like that. Who made you to even have that bumper harvest that you have? Hello?
Mr. Tayali, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, I'm calling from Lusaka.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, so we can agree to disagree, isn't it, Mr. Tayali?
Exactly. Reasonably.
This is indeed.
Reasonably, indeed.
This is indeed. Yes. So this is your platform. And I do not think that on this platform, you only allow the people who share your views.
No.
Unless if I'm insulting you, then you have the right perhaps to cut me.
Yes.
I said this because of how you came out the first 3 calls. Okay? The picture that you portrayed was that you only want those who want to speak your language to participate on this platform, and you have not been like that. You know what I mean?
No, but listen. This is my platform indeed. But much as I want to give you, the platform to express yourself, I shouldn't allow you to even go and become unreasonable. Become unreasonable. No ways. I'm not going to allow that. I mean, I'll be wasting so many people's time, including my time, just because I've created this platform. It doesn't mean that you should come and be unreasonable to say whatever you are saying, only you is the truth. No, we'll keep on telling you the truth. I mean, what truth? What about what I'm saying? Isn't it the truth? Express your views. Express your views. Express your opinion. I will respect that. Not where you are attacking me to say, no, you are a friend Chito. Express your views. Express your views.
Right.
No, we have not been paid, but you want a job. Talk about your issue. That man, I mean, I understand him. He wanted to complain that we have not been paid. And this is a very good platform to express himself, to say, look, Mr. Tayali, we have not been paid up to now and whatever. Those people in government, they are listening. Not now, you want a job as we haven't been paid. Is there a connection? Is that what I should tolerate? Then pressure comes. You people, come on. Express yourself about the issues.
Okay, so Mr. Tayali, personally, my issue is meant to slightly differ with your. Yes, in a discourse of this nature.
Yes.
We do not expect all of us to toe one side.
Yes, of course.
To toe one line.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah. Exactly. Just like prior to 2021, we had these same matters coming out, and the people somewhere who are singing so loud in favor of this had actually disowned the process and everything else. And in fact, they talked about the content. They did not even mind the content. They talked more about the process that seemingly protects the content. You see the point? Now, I've seen one thing. The Oasis Forum is very consistent. The Oasis Forum stood on the same ground in 2021 about certain things that have to do with the procedure of amending the Constitution. And I hear the same voice today because they are saying they are saying there must be a law, or there must be a process, a law must be enacted that could protect the content, because if there is no law in place, anybody can bring in some, can fly in something. I know there is this saying of, no, what is there? We have presented this. This is what is on the table, which is very correct. It's okay. But if there is no law abiding to this process, it becomes very difficult for anybody, for those that are legal minds, if you like eminent people, to trust the process that has got no, to trust the content which is not backed by law. Do you see the point?
So,
and
brother,
this is the reason why I hear it.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, so my brother, we have amended the constitution a number of times, okay? And in all these processes that we have done, there has not been any law that has been created to say this is how the constitution must be amended. The law that we have currently, if we talk about laws, the law that we have at the moment is that a bill must be presented in parliament. And at the end of the day, people must vote. And that is the law. So if you're talking about the law, Hakainde Hichilema, if he wanted, he would have simply gone ahead, put the bill in parliament, and it is voted. Whether it is voted for or against, that's it. That is the law that we have. But at least...
But even that is bad governance, Mr. Tayali.
No, but you are talking about laws.
It's Hakainde because, sir, the law is not about the president we have today or the president we had yesterday. The law is for you and me, the Zambian people. If we are going to say because this one is a president,
my brother, wait a minute. Yeah. I want us to engage logically. You are already talking about the president. You are already talking about the president. Me, I have not alluded to the president. You are the one who said. Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. You say that the law is we must follow the law, and I'm saying the law, according to the law that we have, is simply to go to parliament, put a bill there, and at the end of the day, people vote. And in this instance, I mentioned Hakainde Hichilema. It is not. I'm not talking about him as a person. I'm talking about him as the head of state. So if this government wanted, if I could put it that way, if this government wanted, they would simply take the bill to parliament, and at the end of the day, the law is followed.
And that is what I'm saying, sir. Because there is a process that is captured by the law.
Which
on
process?
How this bill
which
should
process?
Be formulated.
Okay. Educate us. Which process? Educate us according to the law. Which process?
The law stipulates, and this is in line with the ruling by the judgment Munia Zolo and the Celestine Mkanje. The court indicated that one of the things that this process lacks is wider consultation. Okay. And this is vivid even up to even today.
Okay, wait a minute. So wait a minute there. Wait a minute. No, before we go to second. So in terms of consultation, Hakainde Hichilema has set up a technical committee. Isn't that answering to the issue of consultation?
It is not just consultation, wider consultation of different stakeholders.
Okay.
Political parties are stakeholders in this matter.
Okay, wait a minute.
Civil society organizations.
Okay, wait a minute. You are saying wider consultation. Wider consultation.
Yes.
The consultation that has been currently going on by the technical committee, has it restricted anyone? Has it restricted the NGOs from submitting? Has it restricted any interest group or citizen from submitting? Has it?
interestingly, to you, it is not restricted.
To you, tell me, has it been restricted to you? To you, tell me.
Look here, Mr. Tayali. Mr. Tayali, if you are going to have, for example, a town hall meeting in Kasama, it does not mean that you are also in Istoka. It doesn't mean that you are also in Mporokoso. It doesn't mean that you are also in part of in Mpika. You are just in one area where because this is a political issue to some extent. That's why we are talking like this. Okay.
So what you are saying, my brother,
what even people?
What you are saying, my brother, is that you want this technical committee maybe to go in each district. Is that what you are saying?
And that is a picture of wider consultation,
So now,
because we are trying to work with time, we are rushing the process. Even that would not be feasible because we have a goal.
So wait a minute.
The people that are championing the amendment, there is a target.
Yes,
so
wait a minute.
We meet people in Kasama. Sorry, let me just finish my thought.
No. Wait a minute. We are talking about. Listen. You are talking about wider constitution. We shouldn't say a lot of things. We are talking about wider constitution, and from your point of view, we should at least even go into the districts. Now, this government, from what I've been explaining, is that they are talking about approaching the constitution amendment in 3 phases. The first phase is about non-contentious issues. The second phase is about contentious issues which require wider consultation, wider debate, more debate, so that at the end of the day we can reach consensus. At the moment, Bill 7, as it is, they are simply looking at those non-contentious issues, such as delimitation, for example.
Mr. Tayali, even those so-called non-contentious issues was brought in by the PF government prior to 2021 elections. It was the same language that Rwinda used because they were eager to change to amend the constitution. The same voices that spoke against that, they have not changed their threats. They are the same voice telling us, or telling the current president that this is not the process. Okay? The judgment in Munya Zulu's case, it is simply said completely, this process must be abandoned and it should start all over again because it lacks all those things that the court stipulated. But anyway, we understand because at the end of the day, sometimes we support things even when we know deep down our heart that this may not be correct, but we just want to pray to the God and support things and say,
okay,
the motive only God knows.
Okay, listen, my brother. Here is what I'll tell you. Here is what I'll tell you. You know, a government is elected to govern, and they have to govern using the laws. And where they think that the laws are not helping them to govern, they have got a right to make changes to that law, following the laid down procedures, which is Parliament. So in this instance, UPND wants to make sure that they accelerate development through delimitation, proportional representation, and the other non-contentious issues. So from this point of view, I don't see anything wrong with that. For me, I'm supporting them based on that. And I do agree with what they are proposing. You may not agree with that, what they are proposing, but for me, I agree with what they are proposing. Can we agree to disagree?
And that is fine. Thank you so very much.
Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Hello, my son.
We're not from Kwai.
Hello? Yeah, I'm Kwai. I just wanted to chime in and just make a bit of a contribution here, just following up on the previous caller. I think he mentioned the fact that the Oasis Forum has been consistent. You know, the reality is that, yes, in as much as they have been consistent, what we need to understand is that dynamics are changing. And as dynamics are changing, and that's why it's important for us to push for this free education, so that the level of our general populace and their reasoning can be matched up instead of just sacking some of these things, you know. So the first thing that we have to realize is that when there's a process to like amend the constitution or intentions to do that, is that it starts in with a buy-in. You know, you are hoping that people are going to be able to respond to you. And I see people making a comparison between Bill 10 and Bill 7. What we are forgetting is that even in Bill 10, the PF were soliciting for support, you know, for people to be able to believe in what they're doing and everything like that. As a matter of fact, I think I heard Brian Mondovile, he was talking where he was saying that when he was leader of government, he was tasked to go and negotiate with the UPND MPs. You know, I think it was in one of his recent interviews. And he was saying that the problem, the difference is that by UPND, by quota, you know, they tag along together. So the PF cannot blame people if they themselves, within themselves, are divided in terms of even to be able to articulate why people should not support this bill, you know, to go through. In a Palwandi, I probably wouldn't even care for it, like at what time it comes, because the argument they're advancing to say that it's because HH needs to come back in power is not true, because in my opinion, I think with or without the bill, HH is winning. You know? So in fact, in my opinion, again, I think it actually hurts him more, because there's a bit of skepticism for people who are saying that what is this guy up to? But that is not going to change the fact that he's going to win the election, you know? So if you look at him, and that's why I'm saying that we need to give this guy a chance, because there are so many times that he's made decisions that are not popular. And those decisions, a lot of people have gone against them. And some of them were like, oh, maybe this was the right decision, particularly when we look at the economy right now. So if it was a populist vote, the easier thing would have been able to budge to what the number of people are, you know, are just going with. So I think we need to be very truthful with the way that we're doing it, because what the opposition is not doing is to encourage people to say that, okay, you go and make your submissions why you are not happy. Because today we would have been talking about to say, how are we making a comparison of those who are for or not? Right now, we have the numbers of who made the submissions in favor, you know, but the ones who are against it are not showing up. So there's no statistical data to show that. So how do we validate? Because all those leaders, even if you took the entire PF and everything like that, that's probably about 300 people between the MPs and the leaders of the CFOs. So, but who are they representing? You know, did they go to State House to say that these are the signatures that we've collected? Because I think the last time we checked, their numbers were really low. So I think people need to advise people to be participative in this thing so that we can make tangible comparisons. You know, last time, we had the same problem where the UNIP boycotted, you know. That didn't stop the process. The process went, but it was unfair for those who believed in what UNIP were trying to propagate. So we cannot just go and think that Mama, whatever her name is doing it in good faith. You know, they need to show us to say who are they actually representing to be able to charter these courses.
No, thank you very much. Especially that, I mean, so many people have gone, I mean, even when they're talking about wider consultation, I mean, a number of people have come out to make submissions, and they even created an online platform where people could again go and make their submission. But then they refused, and they're saying, no, we want wider consultation. Come on, what is it that is going to come out of the wider consultation, which is going to be missed?
They're saying that, no, the centers are not open, like, for a long period of time. But they're not showing evidence to say that, oh, money, so the thing is, you can't have your cake and eat it, man.
Yeah? Who are those who are failing to come and make presentation? Because by now they should have shown us to say, we have so many people that wanted to present, but they have failed to present. But now they're just saying, no, why the consultation? So who are those who wanted to make a submission? And what is it that they wanted to submit, which has not been captured? Then it would make sense to say, look, you know, these people, they didn't have a chance to make a presentation. And this is what they are saying. This is important. I think that will make sense. Not just saying, why the consultation? Why is the consultation? Yet, you haven't shown us who has failed to submit and what they want to submit, which may not have been captured. You know, so it's just, for me, it is just doing politics, really.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello? 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 So I think that is a very good point from this caller, you know, from the previous caller. When you are saying, no, we want a wider consultation. So you are trying to say that those that have been captured, there are some people that have been left out. There are some people that have been left out. And you have got submissions. So who are these people who have been left out? That is what you should. Can you tell us who are those who have been left out? And what is it that they want to submit? Hello?
Yes, last year.
Yes, sir.
Mwabombeni makanga.
Mkwama wombeni.
So therefore kulanda kuso. First, in the first place, abantu aba agenda yawe yakushathe block. Remember that in ambile 15 our opposition they went on rampage to mislead citizens ataka inde chema. Alefo kuchinja constitution one touching the 50+1 clause, the vice president clause, increasing the 7 years. That was the first message, and they said we are going to block this because of these clauses.
Exactly.
Okay? Now, after my clauses are proposed, the 13 ones, so it's a patch.
Exactly.
They never apologized to people. They now went to Wapirubuka. You come to that, no, the process style we know. It's not inclusive. Why can't you, why doing this minus consultation? But you need to understand what according to the law, we are not changing the constitution. We are just amending. And Article 79 is very clear. The mandate has been given to the members of parliament because this is a representative democracy. But still, in a recent government, President Hakainde Hichilema said, okay, let's go, let's listen to our people. Remember when he met a church, the first meeting that he had, he went on to select that committee. Wane kabiye ni mwambe kushita consult kwanza. So walepo ya abantu. Abo bapiruka. Today as we speak watari. Na mshwa language Banyarwanda. And that committee is an illegal committee. So we can't be submitting that illegal committee. Imo mwe bantu. Mwe wale kanda futa kama clauses. It's not inclusive. Futu mwita futu kuli committee. Now, there was a brother who was saying they haven't done enough consultation. Bakalamba chalo chali chinja. Imo muri uku chalo uko kutali uko, but you are able to communicate to thousands of people through Facebook.
Thank you.
Hii process tayari ya kupita mayanga. And there has never been a process bakalamba ya constitution where people, when you are 10 million, at 9 million people have submitted.
Imagine.
Even the Bunga commission, everything. Only a few people were meeting. Only a few people are being consulted. There has never been a report, a submission, when people are 15 million in a country, 10 million people were submitting. That has never happened in this country. So government took advantage of technology. You are very far. You managed to submit. And today as we speak in this country, we have 13.7 million people on social media who are on the internet. And government thought it was to say, okay, since that's what a number for social media, let's offload this opportunity to even people who cannot afford to walk to that center to submit. They can submit online. Which other consultation, wider consultation do you want? Ushenga wa opposition tavele kukutu malanda to know the consultation was not wider.
Pantu afraid me betavele.
Honestly. So these guys, they just Namamu for language here, because you oppose Bill 10. Also going to oppose. So, referendum, do you know referendum? Referendum, it means you have to hold some sort of an election.
Election?
What kind of thinking is that? So abantu batari beminefe pamufulo, no matter what, beminefe pamufulo, because those people are coming to the church, they are just those are just masks. The invisible hand is behind it. No politics, no politics, so we are urging government, a lot of people have submitted. They should go ahead. No. Anyway, but I want to go open.
Thank you. Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Hello, Chungo Pongwai.
Emkwai.
Dine wo Michael Chitola. Emkwai, but suppose bona ifwe. Emkwai. Ara batayali kupitirisha umulimwe wo mulego mbaweyo. You are the waiting president. Baete muntu wanji bale kwanshikira ukafikira bakuma. Bale kwanshikira ite okesa mukufikirapo abantu abazambia ziri ntubakesa kukupera mu president ni baete bali asitakale. So nomba lero nachira kutika kukuri hivi press briefing yabo dialogue yabo bachikwate. First ukwambira kuri flow ya nawe bachikwata ya players ya kucheti nomba bamba no kula Spanish wante mu cheti. Lero gwene po cheti bale mbapo national anthem. Ero ababantu bonsa balera dati biu 7 ipone ngawabe kusati okay. Didi mwe kulipande po mulemo na hapa shiri wino tulangeniko takuli nangu umo ule sonda ipi U7 epo ivipilile nyapa so bareranda tatuleifaya okay tabuleifaya eto tabuleifaya ni chinshi so that vonse tuishile pakutila tikristo kiame fati okay ichi epo chivipilile nyapa Moment. Ile to ntangire popie aba Oasis. Bena eto vale fa kutila tinavena vale popalia so that vapate kwa about allowances. It is the actually bakalipe chochine echo. Not kutila tifi fionsepto valera ndana ngula ligero bachilala dati Zambian. Which is Zambian? From the point of view, the majority of Zambians therefore Bill 7. So number ababa byaba igese bale taka tafishi bikwena wino ati we have to bale fire difference. They are only bringing confusion where there's not supposed to be confusion.
No, thank you very much.
Of things, what is attention.
Thank you very much. Hello? Hello? Yes.
Yes, Ashia.
Yes, good evening.
Contribution. I think challenge with the following platform we are very ignorant. We are not being responsible enough to take time to have a constitution process, what it is about, history, such that if we go, then you ask someone to justify the argument. But if you because content tabakwete. So I think I would encourage everyone, let's go back, take time, learn about what constitution is, process amendment na fiance, so that when you come to argue, what is your position? So that first you contribute and move on. Not if you are not doing anything for our country. The purpose, I think, of this discourse is to move the country forward, and as responsible citizens, let's first take interest in learning what the process is about, why it's being done. Then you come arguing from a point of knowledge, not ignorance. Just file for a kindness or I think that's my submission.
Thank you very much. Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Yes, please.
Yeah, Mr. Tayali, you know what? I'm very much disappointed with you.
Precious, listen, Precious. Listen.
Don't catch me.
Precious, I will not allow you to talk. If you want to contribute, talk about issues. Don't talk about me. Hey, I'm very disappointed. Disappointed? Am I your boyfriend? Kabioko. Alaiwe. Hello? Disappointed fish. Hello? Talk about if you want, if you make your submission. What we have got issues that we are talking about. Don't start. Hey, I'm disappointed. Whatever. No. What is your issue? What is your position? Our issues are very, very clear. Talk about those issues. I'm not going to cut you. But if you are going to be talking, hey, I'm disappointed fish. Disappointed fish. Go and tell disappointed you call man, you cannot me. Disappointed fish. Hello? Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Am I calling the right number? I was trying to connect to direct talk with Tayali.
Yes, you are live right now, and we can hear you loud and clear.
Mr. President, how are you?
Fine.
Are you still Mr. President, or you have relinquished your position as a president? Wrong time. Okay, a good topic. Yeah, I want to concur with what other people are saying. You know, in Zambia, we like joking a lot. And it's very difficult. I think it's very difficult to make progress in Zambia. Because every time where people want to be progressive, there are always these other minds that want to retrogress everything. They want to just make things difficult for even any progressive idea, which is not good. So I think there was with all due respect to Madam Beauty Katebe and her team, I think they should do an introspection of themselves and really tell us, the Zambians, as to what they want. What are the bad things in that Bill 7 that they don't want? You know, the government is very clear. It has said, we know in the constitution there are contentious issues and non-contentious issues. Come on, who doesn't want delimitation? Who? And have they told us that they don't want delimitation? And they don't want representation of women in parliament and these other marginalized cadres? I think for me, I don't know. I fail to understand why. You know, because the opposition are opposing to the constitution, so you also come in and say, no, this. I think we'll never make progress going forward. If this is how we are going to if this is how we are going to manage our affairs as Zambia, we will never make progress until the time maybe we are going to have a dictator. Maybe that's when we make progress. How many times have we tried to make this same constitution and we have failed? So I think, for me, much as there is dialogue, I think government should not bet more. They should allow these people to explain why they don't want these causes that are being proposed. Because these are not even contested. Government has given them a platform to submit. They don't want to submit, but they're saying we withdraw. Withdraw what? Why did they submit what they wanted?
Yeah. Thank you, my brother.
It's as simple as that.
Thank you. Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello, good evening, Mr. Tari.
Good evening.
Yes, Mr. Tari. Masses are calling me from Fuanyama.
Okay.
Yes, Mr. Tari, you know the problem we have here in Zambia is the reading culture.
Yeah.
Are you getting me?
Yes, yes.
People, they don't understand what is there in 7. All they are in is that, all they are thinking is that if you block do 7, HH is not going to go through it. It doesn't mean like that. Whether they do 7 or not, HH is going to win the 2026 elections. So these people, they're just bitter. You can understand them. These people, they're just bitter. And they're just wasting their time. This is the problem which we are having here in Zambia. All they need is just to block it, and what they are thinking is that, there's something which is there in Giuseppe, is that they want to extend this term up to 20, to have another 2 terms. That's what they are thinking. Which is not there. If you read that to Giuseppe, it's not even there. Something which is written like that. So they are just beaten. But the fact is that 2026 whether there is the president or not, is going to win the election. I thank you, Mr.
Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Good evening, Mr. Tayali.
Good evening.
Yes, thank you. You're speaking with Moses Nyendwa.
Okay.
Yes, Mr. Tayali, it's sad that Tasira Lungu she had to lose the seat in such a manner in the name of giving the father a dignified burial. All this is a result of listening to long advices that are coming from Makebe Zulu. I mean, what is the definition of a dignified burial? Is it the one that is void of love, reconciliation, and forgiveness? Because at the end of the day, we have been trying to push the name of dignified burial, and this dignified burial is their definition is should not attend this burial. Is it not the burial that is going to be out of hatred, out of unforgiveness, and the lack of reconciliation? Edgar Lungu, came up with the 18th of October, the day of prayer. He was the man that showed love. He was the man that wanted forgiveness. But these guys, they have been stuck with hatred, and to the extent whereby they are even losing their seats. I can tell you the difference between Tasira Lungu and Makebe Zulu. Tasira Lungu is the daughter, and she has the love of the father. But Makebe Zulu, they have just been parading themselves as Edgar Lungu being their father, but they don't love him. This is the reason why today they are back and campaigning. Well, she's losing the seat. If I was Tasira Lungu, I should see all these things. Makebe Zulu is busy campaigning for her. She's losing the seat. They're just lying to her, and she's not looking at all these things. I just pity her. I don't know the people that are closer to her, if they are able to advise her. I don't know. But then if it comes to the issue of the Oasis forum, it was just a sham. It was a sham. It was attended by the opposition political parties. These are the people that have been pushing the agenda. They just don't want a church, and they gathered today. They thought like you to come up in numbers to help them. But no one. We know that HH is working, and we don't have time to start the campaigning HH.
Yeah. Thank you.
In the name of the Oasis Forum, that is, attended by Makebe Zulu, Hari Karaba. Those were the people that were there.
Wait a minute. Let me take advantage of your comment to actually say this. They heavily advertised that. They heavily advertised that. They even called it a rally. They even did it outside. According to them, they thought, there will be so many people, that will flock to Pop Square. And they were shocked.
This has been their argument. They think, PF is a movement, and, whatever that happens, the people support them. But people knows what is happening. You see, people they are there, they know what is happening. I mean, what kind of prayers are those? God is a God of love. God is a God of order. You're not going to pray against someone. They have just been hating HH from the beginning. And the hand of God is upon HH. No matter what they're going to do, HH was picked by God. Despite the state machinery and everything, they lost terribly.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Yeah. No, actually, on that one, you see, they advertised big time. They really thought that they will have a lot of people going there wearing black. And they only found that they were only by themselves. They were only by themselves. They were expecting that there would be people. That's why they called it a prayer rally. They called it a prayer rally because they thought it was going to be a rally. It flopped big time. And you want to claim that you are speaking for the majority. You are speaking for the majority. If people really are aggrieved with these amendments, you would have seen a lot of people there. But they didn't come because, they don't even understand what you're talking about. Even yourselves, you don't even understand. That's why you are talking about to say, we were supposed to come here to celebrate your promises. Because even yourselves, you don't even know what you're talking about. What is it that is wrong in Bill 7? You can talk about, the process. What process? Hello? Hello?
Never you ever in your lifetime mention about boyfriend. You can...
Yeah. Abana bwawa maraba. Patani. Imuwa to please na papata. Mpokolorengo kui precious. She's here.
I don't know what they for yourself.
No, she's actually calling right now.
Hello?
I think let me allow Precious to talk. Let me allow Precious. Precious, talk.
No, it's not even a laughing matter. This is not even a laughing matter. Mr. Tayali, you can never be my boyfriend. All my boyfriends, that's those who I was dating. You cannot compare yourself with them. You hear me? And me, I don't follow money to men. You hear me? I left the important boyfriends and got married. I'm a respected woman with 7 children. So when I come on your platform here, I talk about checks and balances because you keep on talking about my leaders and you think like I can be happy? Do you think it's everyone who can admire you, Mr. Tayali? You think like it's everyone who can admire you? Do you even know me? Do you even know me personal? Did you make me personal? Can you stop it? I'm telling you the truth. When I come here, I talk about checks and balances. You make me far away. Maybe those days when I was going to set out. But the truth is you have never been one-to-one with me. So don't you ever mention that name. Because my boyfriends are respected people. Even if you see them, those who I was dating, you can enter 10 times.
Mention one.
So don't
mention one. Mention one. Which one was your boyfriend? Mention one.
I'm telling you the truth because you
Okay, mention one. Mention one. Who are you dating?
You keep on fighting my readers.
You were to have a boyfriend.
You keep on fighting my readers.
You were to have a boyfriend.
I just met you to stand out once, and it was not like maybe
to have a boyfriend.
Maybe I talk with you or what? No.
Precious, to have a boyfriend. Who was your boyfriend?
I don't like it. No, I'm not flashing. Just because we met once, you should not take advantage like maybe we know each other very well. We are not close. You hear me? I was not close to you. That much you should know.
Okay.
I don't like it because you cannot say, am I your boyfriend? Am I your boyfriend? Can you be my boyfriend, Mr. Dad? Do you know that even my exes are even shocked to hear that you are talking that nonsense?
You were kind to have a boyfriend.
To have a boyfriend. No. I need to tell you the truth. You think like it. Listen, Mr. Daddy, when I come on your boyfriend, don't start fooling me.
Okay.
You hear me?
Okay, that's a boyfriend of a woman.
I'm not denying that I've never met you in state house. Yes, I met you in state house, but not one-to-one like maybe we are together or we are in the room or what. No. I just know you as a person who has a your party.
Okay. So to have a boyfriend
I cannot deny it that maybe I've never met you. Yes, I've met you. But not one-to-one. I think we are in the room with you. The person you can talk like that is the person you know. If you know my body, that's when you can say that.
If I know your body, who knows your body?
So I don't like that. No, you make me feel bad because me, I follow you here. Not that maybe it's a boyfriend. It's what. Why should you even come up with that idea? Why should you even mention like that in public? You want to start embarrassing me in public as if maybe I was dating you, Mr. Dad.
Okay.
I don't like it.
No, I apologize, Precious. I apologize. I'm so sorry. But are you?
No, me, I wanted to talk about checks and balances. Do you just rush to say, am I your boyfriend? And what is the meaning of that?
Okay, tell us.
Because I know you, then you want to take advantage of that.
Okay, now talk about checks and balances. I apologize. Sorry, Precious. I cannot be your boyfriend. I'm too junior.
Me, what I want to tell you, Mr. Tayali, leave that woman alone. That woman, she was on point. She did well, in fact, to tell the president the truth. Because the president, he don't mean well. So for you now to keep on praising the people who you see, why did you run away if indeed this government means well? Why did you run away? Come back here since you know that this government, they mean well. You want us to support evil Bill 7. That bill is evil, and this government, they've got evil plans against Zambian people. Because if they don't have evil plans against Zambian people, how come they're scared of peace? As you know, they'll win. Winning what? How can they win? How can they contest alone? That is dictator. And you think we can support such nonsense? You are people saying, hey, this government, they win. Yes, they win, because they want to be on the ballot alone.
Okay, so
and
Precious.
That's what you can support.
Precious.
If they are not scared of PF, why are they holding on to their party?
Precious, I think I've given you time.
Everywhere, when I read them terms, they are busy saying, hey, he will not give you your party. Hey, the PF it will not be the ballot.
Okay, Precious, I've given you time now.
Why did the president himself
listen,
of powers? He said to expose my criminals on PF.
Precious,
and
I've given you
be fooling everyone.
I've given you time. Can I go to other callers now? I'm sure you have spoken enough.
No, let me finish. I want to tell even this to my stupid press singers who followed you here. You should tell them I'm not their level. You hear me? Even if you meet me, you tell them to meet me. You know me, yes. I know. I cannot refuse.
But you said I don't know you.
To my stupid press singers who don't know me.
Okay.
You should tell them I'm not their level.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Precious. Thank you. Yeah. Hello?
Hello, Atadi. Good evening.
Good evening.
I just want to have a good laugh. You know, it's so unfortunate. The big woman that you were talking to is also a Precious. Is a Precious. I'm also a Precious.
Oh, is that so?
But I just want to assure you that no, us Precious is a very nice and sane people. So I don't even know where she got that name from. And also the other unfortunate thing is she's lost just like me. So I'm Anyway, I like listening to you. I've never called in. My husband listens to you like every day. At first, I used to get annoyed until he said, why are you listening to this thing every day? But now I've just joined to listen, even the kids. So thank you very much for the light that you are shedding. But please don't come back to Zambia. I was wanting you to come back, but the pressure to swallow you and
Thank you.
Good night to take other callers.
Thank you. At least a different pressures here.
But that pressure has been bad. How can your pressure come out like that? This woman is insane. I think she's high on something.
Please don't make her come back. She'll come back for you. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Yes, Brother Tayali.
Yes.
I'm scared. We're precious now, we're full. The desperation is just so alarming. The scenes, Wakawarara, they've regrouped. They want to continue looting the state treasury. And one word for our president is that he should not just move away his focus from the poor. The aim of these guys is just to confuse him so that he can lose focus.
Yeah.
If we can be honest enough, can they be able to mention just one item where the president has scored? They can't manage. The aim is to disturb. You remember that we once disputed. Then they don't even appreciate the effort that our president has done to restructure the debt. All they see is dirty. All they see is bad. I don't know what kind of people we are dealing with. What they see is darkness. At least if someone can say, the president needs to improve on this and that. At least this part he has improved. At least if he can do this and that. Instead of just condemning everything. That is not fair. It's not fair. Our slave queens, they are stranded, they are stuck. There is no money. So they just want to go back to their old habits. Thank you. This is what I wanted to contribute.
Thank you very much. Hello? I'm quiet.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
You can hear me? Okay. That's fine. No, but Chilufya Muira, but Muira put your number just because my for 30 number of film up.
Awe, Mamone from Rufia Nevi Fine. Nga precious. Ndem tumisha sana. Ishiputrama numbers ile.
Nalinatuma now for background. You are shouting, "Mwe bantu mpokololeni precious what?" Mwana lako okulanda nebo kutlawe wa Chilufya. Nebo tene precious.
Moneni.
Mwachiralira mutulio.
But ishachira myumfwa ine. Moneni ama phone nga isakula wenge fine atuma muntu bataire umfuika. Okay, mlandwa network. Tekwati ndaputrama namba au nchiputrama namba. Bashukuru bantu nchiputrama nambazi. Ero namu mona phone yanjo foyaba. Phone yanjo foyaba tefyo nanga bapenenga nambiranga. Tairanga ama nambazi ndashinya ama nambazi. Apaso ndelanga pana nikale nderanga pantu anikale pa Facebook taimoneka namba mamona ndachita dim ndachita black screen but nga yaisa phone ndamona aka red na kalaka green so ntinikata pa green I don't want to know who is calling.
Awe mtu kana ishiwa kwe kumwona kwa tawe ba abantu salama namba tawe chamwa tutoyeno
awe nchisalama namba ngefine ndenieba iyo efo iba phone yandifi tailanga ngakaisaka lenga idelila fi elo pawaka ready naka green chapwa efo na isetinga because nchifo wako ishiwa ule kuma so landenya niyo bashikulu ba
so enjitaye so kubwela kuli ashiria mwimishele ba Chilufya batayali imwe bwerenite twise muku kankawira chapa mukabiringa twatira tulandire niko mule imyo mwala yawe yoshima famu wa musunga mpashi kumwensoko chabera na mwakuti
iyo
papo bati tulande vya byonse ba Chilufya tule mono kutira bushe ayayo sama resolution ya bale nyaba tedishire ndalama cyaba ko reserved to us ya farmers kirere nga mumpwe kutira tuli yo muzo kuli mwewo ko we know that that's your platform
iyo boneni bashikulu bantu ine moneni this is the platform so ngevivine mulelanda your case is legitimate. You have supplied and you have not been paid. It is a very good point. But no banga mwaisa dira mulefo kulanda pantima mulefo enchito. Mwe bantu mwe. Bushifya para na shani ukufa kwa nchito kwandi no kana mifuresha. Imo mfile mwarande kwa yo tabatu furesha.
Bali watrupe pale pa umpikapo pa kiwe impuso. Nomba na imwene teti okuwela kuli achikwati yali ndi mwalimu akumya kopaja. Mwamona abantu kuli wali abantu kuti benye lulu byo wakutira ba campaign yo bane mukese ku meeting mwali mwene abantu tabayire koko. Iyo nshita kwabo kupumote umuntu ayapumwe kabiri abwere nensana no muso wakukanwa.
Namwisho abantu ngana abafulwa pa fintu balapumwa no kufa walafwa. Ngaba nabafulwa pa chintu. Abantu tabatina ngana abafulwa bashikulu bantu. Abantu ngana abafulwa. Mumone fide chitika mufyalo fimbiu. Abantu bale manga nabafulwa tabale fwe chintu tabatina abantu tabatina so icho chako bati mutire yo pantu bale tino kupumwa ni nchifye nabachisule chintu nga tabachisulire chintu abantu bale mata bakwata no mwenso
ayo ishtabantu pantu afika bashikia enda kaya abantu balolera ke kutentuka monokyo kabiri kula kumira ni bema abantu 04 takwa bakupumwa kuja hiyo
ukuvota so
mwene
so mama na
fwe kuno na buira tule umfase na bachura kumuma
so mfweni bashikulu bantu imwe mukumona kwenu mukuvota baka inde ichilema baka tabaka pite efo mulelanda te ifyo mukumona kwenu baya bashikulu bantu mairo bakabwela ati yo mwali mputula halo
batari mwombele
mkwai
mkwai kati tulande kona ifwe
mkwai
hii bill aletolewa president ndio wakati hawako speed sana
yawako speed
consultation ndio wakati limgali sana
okay so padifye mwale fo kuchita submit mwali fo kuchita submit
ilo zonse kuti wachita submit but ikushita fe compare na ile time ya warungi ya wale tarika wa mdala wale ndati i constitution level ya wele kubantu first ipitemo ndio watu wale abantu walisakokola kwa wati 2 years so
nomba ngapa
so okay ya mama
apa mule mona kwa tili speed so fishereko efe tababikiremo
kaina mona fira watu londolera wino yonza ma constituency wamvako bayako ku southern bayako ku chipata konse bapitamo why the reason we are changing it atuishire nishi turechingisha
tamuishire if mule chingisha so nomba ngatamuishire if le chindika nende miboko bati ifyo bale chinja na fiwama filewa mina abantu filewa mina abantu
Batali mfwezi. Imwenga wa president wale mininga weo. Ule monafia tapa bali wili. Iseni kunzi. Wele ni koko.
Okay. Umfweni. Okay, umfweni. Awe lekeni miebe. Nde asuka na precious because abantu abengi mwaitimo kulanda tiyo na washikulu wantu wafuma kwapa. Yo, just come back. Nomba lekeni miebe. I am not coming back because at the moment here kuno kondi ine ninkwatenganda munomonjikere ninkwatenganda kuzambia nshkwetenganda wamfwa so ilonga mulanda tiseni mukesa nsunga munganda mumienu mukesa ndisha kuzambia nshkwete nchito kuzambia for the moment nshkwete nchito so ilio ndebwera kuzambia
bagesa mfunga wa president ngone support
ba president tetuansu ndeteba flashback ufweni baaka inde ichile mateba flashback baaka inde ichile mateba flashback yaba kunsunga ngandebwera kuzambia inena ufweni ndebo kumyeba no matamu muleta like filifo ngana putula chiyo ule putula ufweni keni miebe namulanda namulanda ti ukabwele ngemirondolele efote timbwelele ngemirondolele you like talking come back no even when I left Zambia my house is no longer available for me. Even if I land in Zambia today I can't go to my house. It's not available. Ishkwetena bedi. I don't have bed and you're not I used to do a business. That business is no longer there. And I'm here, kuno at least ninkwatenganda, kuno at least ninkwatakwama minzi, kwa tindeli lapo. So iyo nkabwela, mfide na peka nyabwino, things must be ready for me. Te kumwela fati yo, if you don't have wino, just come back. Nkesa ikala pesa, nkesa lala pesa. Monfwa. So ndepekanya, when I'll be ready, I will come to Zambia. Emkwa, landeni no.
Naumfwa.
Landeni no.
Fondela mbyava batali. Wanu kuno ku Zambia. Tulegala tatukweta maraiti. Monfwa. Pazesko twali donsa na maraiti twavika. Batitatu ya mona. Twala konganya kukuvota zona. Kuitala semo black.
So awake leta maraiti ni ba nani? Abake amaleta maraiti ni ba nani?
Zesko.
Abake samuletera. Mulelanda tufweni.
Uliwa Zesko.
Mwalandati ba aka inde ichilema, if I can put it that way. Tukonkanye pokula vota, but tatukweta maraiti. So owo mkesa votera, abaka leta maraiti ni ba nani?
Lesa la tupela.
Okay. Yo, fya ufike.
Tukonganya pona awe.
Okay, yo, fya ufike na totera.
Na totera wa mdara.
Okay. Hello?
President mwa wombeni kwa.
Mkwa mwa wombeni.
Mkwa, kwena. Tulekonga program na iwa masana. Amashishi wesho wandi. Walefo kona wira program. Abantu bafire yaishiwa kutira hii programu we mwavi ile ya kwa bonso waruli na wa opposition nangula inga batu kumwa supporta UPND as long as ine view ya mbinga na msonga famu na ita na tau tara kilipi so nga flasi nda kubara konga pano walomfa walomfa jama fama tada walipira nengi bonza tu na farmers na ile tabantu pira kula kutsikira no magambi bale pano kwa tiyo tawali pirase watu yonse tabali bali pira yitai amona make the matter worse unto ili ashimwera ndapo nilimbia kihawe bwemwa tamba wela bamona kwati ababa na mwa washa kuno tabuba shikira ya kuli yakuno kwata mwashi mutemo wabungu
ala na bamayoko bali uko
tabashi batu that's what I wanted to say. Tabaji wati ni mwa wasunga wa vyashi wemu. Nga wantu wa mo, nga papa manu ya. For a long time, you entertain these pressures. Ili niwa pressures nga waisa wapata uka,
you were not responding. Mwalele kati opinion yao. Echo tuasikirana okukonse. Because what you said, Mwashala Ndokawatawe, you can't say that I'm disappointed in. As if I'm your boyfriend to disappoint you. When I was an area, Shilakolati, wale dating they were 10 times older, 10 times better than you. Uko ni disrespect. Pantu alishi wabana kia. Atume foto yako tumiringa nina bana kia. Tuishi leo ushadi ile bali. Because you need a good question. Never po umo. So, unatwaisa pa platform kuleta opinion na landa. No, you tell ko ina ile tonshi temenwe. Ni fine. No, with these people, no, muri hidden agenda. Okay, we were to have a cash hidden agenda. But you want to come in the palm, tell a queer drought. No, we want to acquire. It's a president and the tower of Pato and the Tatuan Monaco. Oh, Pato, eh? Fire grouping or cover, number 20 Monaco, Oasis for them and Shanuko. Madame Pala wale tuashira mwana wale our social institution. No, let us be fair. Let us be fair, Mr. Tayali. So they should appreciate you. Appreciate mapange yabo platform ngayali anguka. Tukalatuma mapange yabo. You are talking about my leaders. Are they not talking about hatred? Are they not talking about our leaders? Yes, we hate them, express themselves. Therefore, they have to speak out. Now, if we want to leaders, the president is going. No matter if you are number question, we shall go over Pangama constituency. We shall go over UPND.
You know?
Because your place is right. Your place of what I am. So, now, if you go to my MP, we shall go over UPN that you ever allow in America. Then in our that, you could serve the province. Then you can't say about that divide the Sabbath fair. It's not saying our southern province. Because if they fear, because the Bakala consider Okruwa constituency, again, that's consider Avantu constituency, Yakwata. No, Nishwala Quatro your ones. Nishala Quatro your ones. Nishala Quatro your ones, this and this. So these people, the party of the commander, I was president, Akalaba Kumana, you're not to run the Namakizum, a Kizura, the Christian no Araba, who Araba Kumpani or the Arabic. I want to be like Kuku Sababiuku, and I know that yes, or Italo, do some good take. Now, what about the nice place? That's why it's all over. Not so to help you.
I am crying. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, am I calling on the platform?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. How are you, Mr. President?
Fine, thank you.
Yes, sir. Yeah, see, Mr. President, these guys, I don't really understand what wrong they have found in the in Bill 7. Okay, it's like they're just making noise here and there. Yes, we understand it's their right, but just as the president said that, please, if you have any bone of contention on the Bill 7, why don't you make submissions instead of just making noise and accusing each other of things that don't count, that don't make any sense? Okay. Then the other thing is, President, I'm a Catholic. Okay. I was born a Catholic, and I did everything that like kids from from childhood, being a Kampenga and serving mass, I even almost became a priest. Okay. Now, the only problem that the only issue that I have is with our Archbishop Alec Banda. Okay. Archbishop Alec Banda has turned the Catholic Church into his own political playing field. Okay. In Catholic, we have so many people from all walks of life. They who support PF, who supports UPND, who supports Bakalava, who supports Fred Membe, and other parties in the country. Okay? But for our priests and the archbishops to continue using the pulpit in advancing their political interests is really uncalled for. It's unacceptable. How do people who support the current president, how do they feel like some of us? Okay? I'm seated in church. Instead of the priest or the father preaching the word of God, they start attacking the president that I support. Then I walk out of the mass. What are they going to say? Whoever supports the current president or whoever supports the UPND in any Catholic, church, immediately the priest starts talking bad things or bad stuff about the current government. Everybody walks out. How is it going to be? So my appeal goes to all clergymen in the Catholic Church. They should desist, using the pulpit for their political gain. They are allowed to talk about politics. Let them leave the church, go outside, and then engage in politics. But not to use the Catholic Church as this is their own churches. No. Catholic Church, the Catholic is an organization that has existed in church for years.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, my brother.
Yeah, so that's my submission, Mr. Craig.
Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Hello? Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah, this is Mwanga calling you. The name of Tata. I just want to contribute something on that platform of yours, sir. First of all, we really appreciate you for coming live almost every day, on which UPND people are unable to do what you are doing. On this one, we are giving you distinction for that. First of all, these people, though I'm not going to talk much about the ECL bio, but I'll just talk about the big elephant in the room, which is the 7. The question is very simple. If these people are saying that the 7 is not good, then all what they're supposed to do is to submit what they think it can be done. Not just, casting a page in each other, what and what. They don't have a solution. It's like what I've just observed, starting from Mr. Eric Banda and the Oasis and all these political parties. These people are together. So now, from today onwards, I'm not going to talk on behalf of UPND because I'm just a sympathizer. But as a citizen, I will consider Mr. Banda as a politician, not as a priest. No wonder even yesterday you did well because people were saying, why are you attacking the church? You were talking about Mr. Eric Banda as an individual, but not as a priest. So now, even we as a Zambians, we will be taking him on as a citizen of this country. He's not only one who is supposed to be talking about Bill 10, even us. Sorry, Bill 7.
Okay, I lost that one. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Yes, Mr. President. Good evening.
Good evening.
I want to congratulate you for being strong. We wake up at midnight there where you are and you talk to us. Just give you credit for that. You are really a strong man.
I tell you, it's a big challenge. It's a big challenge for me. But anyway, we have to do what we have.
I know we need hardworking people. We need hardworking people like you in the HH government next year. We need you to be there.
Thank you.
And that is the profession. So, my point is that the fact is, these organizations, they are sponsored, as you have put it in today's discourse, that they are sponsors who sponsor these organizations. Okay? And the government should be very careful not to fall prey to this one organization called the Oasis Forum for whatever reason. Okay? The issue here, they are saying the process. What is the process? What is the process of amending it? What is the process? Let them define what is the process. How it has been all along. What is the process really? Okay? What they are saying is a process, a process. What is the process? The members of parliament, they have got the right to amend the constitution. We are not doing the way constitution overall, the way it was done by the king. No. We are doing amendments. But now when we're taking taking the whole constitution, want to change everything. No. The president has got the duty to defend the constitution by making sure that every 10 years they must do the limitation throughout the country. Yes, you have to defend that. Tomorrow they will come, Mr. President, they will come that President failed to do what? To follow the law by the limitation, do the limitation, he failed. They'll come back. I'm telling you, you tell me this next year. They will say, no, if this one fails, they will say, HH failed to rule the country. He failed to do what? To follow the law. This is the law which was saying that you have to do the limitation within 10 years. They will say this. But today they are opposing. Okay? So you have to be very careful not to fall prey to this one organization. We are a lot of Zambians who want to progress in this country. We are many. This one, that's madam. Don't want. That's not nonsense.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And I think on that note, I will end here. Thank you very much for participating. Tomorrow I will not be talking. Tomorrow is Saturday. I will not be talking, but I'll talk on Sunday. I'll talk on Sunday tomorrow, unless otherwise there's something that comes up. But otherwise tomorrow I'm not talking. I'll talk on Sunday. I appreciate all of you. Excuse me. I appreciate all of you that have participated, that follow this program and call in. Let me take this one. Just last one. Hello?
Thank you very
Hello?
much for
Hello? You are my last caller. Let me take you. Hello?
Yes, what? Munishani Mbwe.
Wina fe.
Yes, Honorable Jeje Banda.
Yeah. That's why I there's just a spirit. It's told me that, you should take this one. And coincidentally, it is you. How are you doing? Are you, I saw you are putting on a tie. Muri manje mtauni, munachoka musanga.
Who told you that Tingankani Musanga, Stinkara Musanga Mboya? I told you even you to say, next time Musa Gurika Kidini, Tindrama za shupa, tizakutumizira za renti.
Manje imwe wa jeje banda imwe, ndimwe wa MP imwe. Munaona kuti kwamene wamagulisa makidini. Munaona kuti kwamene wamagulisa makidini. Are you that ignorant not to know that body parts can never be sold anywhere? Eh?
Watayari. Iyo nkani ya makidings, yani mnagusa makidings tizaikamba musha but tenti te contribute pa program first yani mwaleta.
Okay, tia nikambani manje.
Yes. Kaiti kambo kamba pali pa makiding yanu, parasti mzasi yano firing ya manje mga kifenteria. So, watayari. Pali bill 7. Bill 7 ya mene mukam. 1. Onani, ndrama, chalo tilibe ndrama, tigulisa malaiti, kutitifolese ma civil servants. Right now, watayari, ZNBC, wakaribo fola bantu. Maweka wakaribo fola za October salary. And then manje mufuna wa presidenti, wapushinye bill 7. Bill 7, yamini zashita increase ma MP. From 156 plus 8 nominated, which is 164 to 211, where even only 150 or 64, wakangiwa wa presidenti, wanu wa HH wanemu supporta lero, wakangiwa kwa pasa gratuity, wenzu wapasa mutuma peace. Midterm graduate. And imwe watayari ndimo wenze pa number 1 kukamba to say some of my deputy ministers. You even listed some banners tayari to say you don't want my deputy ministers that time during PF because of the economic challenges. Now, even right now, farmers were failing to pay. Civil servants, we are selling electricity. People, they don't have electricity because we have failed to import electricity where Walungu was importing electricity from Mozambique. There are a lot of challenges. Look, with a lot of problems in Eastern Province, Watayari, where we are coming from. They haven't done anything. Come to Petaoke, the milling plant, they haven't touched it. That's why even in the Oasis forum, if you saw that short speech in 5 minutes, they said, Mr. President, we thought we were going to come here to celebrate on the things which you have delivered. That statement was very big. She was telling the president to say, Mr. President, you haven't delivered anything to your promises. And for sure, indeed, Watayari, me, I was a member of parliament. The CDF, which the president said to say he has increased the CDF, there was that component for RIA, which every year they have been cutting. There's a component for chiefs, building House of Chiefs. In Petaoke, Petaoke Central has got 2 chiefs up to today. That money is nowhere to be seen in Petaoke, but we approved. Even the paras to start building, but up to now, because the government, they don't have money for CDF.
Okay, so
from 2022,
so
the 2022 budget, they had removed the 1 million going towards the construction of the chief's paras. In 2023, they removed 1 million. In 2024, 1 million under me. 2025, I'm not there again. They have removed 1 million. RIA, they removed the 2022, we removed 1 million under myself. 2023, 1 million under myself. 2024, 1 million. This year again, under the caretaker who is there, they have removed again 1 million. So now, Watayari, if they are failing to pay that money in Petaoke for construction of house chiefs, they are failing to pay the contractor for here to give electricity to the rural part of Petaoke constituency. Now, where are they going to get money to pay those additional MPs? Where are they going to get money to pay gratuity of those MPs? Where are they going to get money to buy vehicles for the new MPs?
Those MPs are going to increase as a result of what?
No, because through delimitation and through appointing they are saying that 50-something will be nominated.
No.
Where he's saying, where your president Tayali, he's saying to say he wants to nominate youth, he wants to nominate persons with a disability, he wants to nominate women. But the current constitution, Tayali, the current constitution, it instructs the president, using his prerogative of mercy, to nominate 8 members of parliament, and amongst those 8 members of parliament, recently, amongst 8 members of parliament, they are supposed to be youths, they are supposed to be persons with disability, they are supposed to be women, but the president, he hasn't upheld that constitution, that article 259. He hasn't nominated the persons with disability, he hasn't nominated any youth. Tell me how many youths amongst that 8 who have been nominated. Tell me any member of parliament who have been nominated who is under persons with disability.
Okay, Manje Nimvera JJ.
Which today wants to say, let's pass this Bill 7 so that we bring youth, we bring persons with disability.
JJ, let me take this caller. I wish I could. Is it possible that I could? I wish I could. I wanted to take like a conference call just to add this person. Hello? Yeah. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Impact. Yeah, I think about JJ. JJ lubana sana ayo ba JJ amayishira itabayishiba. Awudi mtoko of Article 259. I stand to be corrected. Which is talking about the president balancing. That article is not talking about the parliament. That article is talking about civil service. So it's not mixing the two. The amendment is talking about the parliament appointing women, the youth, in parliament. That article is talking about balancing the civil service, women, the youth, and the disabled. So we have to mix it into a duty. Okay. And to make it very clear, I remember JJ. He was the person who wrote to the speaker to request to amend the constitution. I challenge him to come back and say, no, it's not me. So ama issues Valera and JJ, he say, is behaving as if he was not member of parliament. He has to come with thoughts, not speaking out of bitterness. Anyway, to learn this out, but I just wanted to correct him to say that article supports the appointing of the youth civil service. Now, when you look at the levels of permanent secretary, look at the people that are found in state house. Most of them are youth. Parliament was our president. So, well, I understand about JJ to not cool up the field because we were very come channel.
Just hold on. I'm adding him in an inaka. So kutimu alanda na baji. I'm adding him. JJ.
Yes, Tayali.
JJ Murishan.
Winashani mitayo opena.
Wino ba JJ, iyo nashi mulelanda ya article 52 tefe muleji landa tefe lyaba bakalamu. So when you look at the age nominated, I open and finish. 8 nominated members of parliament. The reason why it was introduced was to give room to the president to balance tribal, age, gender. Okay?
When we came into power, remember in Luapula, we never had an MP. Okay? Now, how do you balance to bring Luapula on board in cabinet? This is why that number was reserved for president to balance. Because if we had not, we had not that opportunity of that the 8 nominated members of parliament, cabinet. We have Kapala in cabinet today because of the 8 members of nominated members of parliament. So when you look at the number, it's too minimal to balance in all the areas. Okay, this is the reason why it is you. Remember, you wrote to the speaker, I challenge you now here. Tell the people that it's not you who initiated that.
Mr. Eye-Opener, let me ask you, before we even go to that one, Article, you are talking about Article 259. Article 259, it says what?
It is saying, in terms of appointments in the government, it should balance gender and also
appointed or nominated, because it's talking about those 8 nominated members of parliament.
No. Go and read nicely, my brother. It's not talking about the 8 nominated members of parliament. No. That's a different one.
Okay, Mr. Eye-Opener, let me ask you this. If the president talks to say he needs youths and persons with disability, tell me how many youths did he nominate into parliament?
This is what I'm saying.
Answer me to say he nominated youths or he didn't.
He didn't nominate a youth because I'm trying to build up my.
So you are telling me in Luapula where he didn't have a member of parliament, why didn't he, if indeed he loves the youth, why didn't he nominate a youth?
Now listen, I'm saying the 8 members of parliament are used in balancing gender, age, and also the regions. Okay? Now when you look at the design of the elections, the outcome of the election, much of the appointments went to balance the regionalism. You understand? That's what I'm trying to say here. Most of the concentration went into balancing the regions, so much that the issue of tribalism, favoritism was going to be buried.
That's Mr. Eye-Opener, we have got a very educated man, Mr. Dr. Kafaulula, comes from Luapula, who is a very educated. So you mean, and is amongst the person living with a disability. So you are telling me the president couldn't nominate to balance, looking at the persons with a disability, couldn't even nominate a doctor, because we have got doctors, we have got a lot of people who are educated, who can even serve as cabinet ministers, who are living with, who are amongst the people living with a disability.
Anyway, gentlemen, hello, gentlemen. I'm really tired. My time has really gone. I need to sleep a bit. Listen, I want to sleep a bit. I think we can have this debate on Sunday. JJ Wabwera Kumalasti. So even me, I don't even have the energy to respond to you. But come on Sunday. We can have more discussion on this. Now,
Tayali, look, the person you are bringing me to debate with, he doesn't know anything. Because I'm telling you, he doesn't know anything.
Okay, Hello? I just picked this call so that I can cut those 2 gentlemen. Hello?
Okay, good night.
Okay. Anyway, Precious, you came back to say good night. How lovely. Precious came to say good night. Anyway, indeed, let me say it's good night. We have had a long program. Thank you very much for joining. Tomorrow I will take a rest. but I'll come back on Sunday. Thank you for those of you that have participated, and I really appreciate your encouragement. Let's meet again on Sunday. A good night.